What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back again to the AFC East Roundtable. And I have to emphasize the real AFC East Roundtable.
Facts.
What's up, man? I hope everybody's having a great week. I know, the Jets are, the Dolphins are, Buffalo lucky they didn't lose this week. And that's pretty much, those are the winners in the division. I don't know if there's anyone left. Yeah, I forgot about the Pats.
If you're not first, you're last. If you're not first, you're last.
Here you go. Here you go. Listen, man, we're going to get to that and more. Y'all hit the like button on your way in. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Shout out to all the Patreon members to the channel. If you want to join the Patreon, hop on, talk your talk, and speak to us at the end of every show. Make sure that you hit the link at the top of the chat. The link to the Patreon is there. Go ahead and join. We have different subscription levels. Up to you which one you want to join, but take advantage of the opportunities. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Dan isn't here today because once again, he continues to run from this heat, but it's all good, man. He got our special guest, none other than Bills News Consolidated himself here rocking with us. How are you today, boss?
Oh, I'm doing great. Doing great. I appreciate you guys so much having me on. You guys are a wealth of information every week. AFC East, baby. It's unbelievable how this thing is shaping up. I love it. I love it. Can't wait to talk about this division,
Well, we're glad to have you. You all had a bye this week, so it's not much to talk about. But once we get to the segment talking about next week, it's going to be real good to hear your insight. How you feeling, Richie? What's been going on for you?
I'm feeling great. Jets are on a 4-game winning streak. This win that we just got, it wasn't the best win I've ever had because at what cost? We lost our star running back, Breece Hall, for the year. We lost our superstar offensive lineman, Elijah Vera Tucker, for the year. But on the same day, Joe Douglas goes out there, makes a move, brings in James Robinson. But listen, I'm going to sit here with a smile on my face because the New York Jets are 5-2. And there's only 3 teams in the AFC that has 5 wins. And it's the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the New York Jets. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm living high right now. We got a big test this coming week, and I'm super excited to get into the AFC East Roundtable, which is the best division in the AFC right now. And it's just a pleasure to be live with you guys at all times. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Smash that thumbs up button if you're excited for another edition of the AFC East Roundtable. Let's go.
Yes. Y'all already know the Miami Dolphins. We're all good. We back on track, about to start our big win streak headed to the playoffs. Dr. Toboggan with the donation said, waited all day to hear the excuses from the Pats fan.
There's no excuses.
That is a perfect
There's no
segue.
Excuses.
Talk to us, man. How you feeling?
I understand why people in the chat think that I'm going to make excuses for what happened. I'm not making any excuses. For those that watch the House of the Dragon finale, right now I'm Queen Rhaenyra, and there's a mutiny going on, and I'm on one side, and the rest of these delusional Patriots fans are on the other side. So we'll get to that. Obviously, we can't talk about it now because you know what I'm saying it's gonna be a 30 minutes, but y'all get to see what I got to say. But ain't no excuses coming from my end. But I don't know why everybody else in the chat is celebrating. We only 7 weeks in the season, and there's only one team in the division that's favored to win the Super Bowl. Everybody else is all delusional peasants. But we'll get to that later.
Well, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to hear any excuses tonight. Let's see how long that lasts. We shall see. All right. But listen, everybody knows, the Buffalo Bills were on a bye this week. So what we're going to do is also still get your take on what you think about our games briefly as well. But we want to go ahead and start out, if I'm not mistaken, Richie, with our sponsor for tonight, which is Mojo Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, take it away, Richie.
Yeah, so as you guys are aware, Mojo is basically a stock market in the sports world. And you guys are familiar with Mojo by now. They're the proud partners of the AFC East Roundtable. And it's been a lot of fun being on the Mojo app because I've been looking at all the top movers and top fallers all across the AFC East, even across the entire league. You can bet on people that rise. You can bet on people that fall. I've been having a lot of fun. So here you got the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen's exploding on the market, even off his bye week. I don't know why it went up this much, but he didn't do anything. But I guess they really think he's going to continue to rise up. the Miami Dolphins. We got the Tua Tagovailoa making his first start after being down with a concussion. He skyrockets up 3.36%. Tyreek Hill, he didn't really go down that much. I know it's a red, but I wouldn't think that's concerning. Only down 0.09 cents, 35% down. The New York Jets, I like to highlight the two brand new running backs. Well, I won't say Michael Carter's brand new, but James Robinson is now in the Jets, and these two running backs are skyrocketing. You guys know that the Jets are a ground and pound offense. That is their identity this season, and the loss of Breece Hall is so detrimental to this franchise this season. But the fact that they're aggressive enough to get James Robinson in the building gets me a lot of excitement. And Michael Carter's no scrub. Michael Carter is a very good football player, so those are the two players I wanted to highlight. And then the New England Patriots, I thought to talk about the two quarterbacks because they got like their own little quarterback controversy going on. Bill Belichick playing both of them on Monday Night Football, and Bailey Zappe's at $9. He's going up. Mac Jones went down $8 in a span of a week. So that's really the state of the AFC East on the Mojo stock market. So TD, I want to get your thoughts of the Miami Dolphins real quick about Tua going up, and Tyreek's not really going down. You can't really consider that, only 0.35%.
Yeah, Tyreek isn't going down. It's just a matter of he's already one of the highest valued wide receivers. So it's just really about him maintaining his stock and edging up slowly but surely. And it will go up a little more this season. He even tweeted out today, "I will be better," or something along those lines. And he's already playing phenomenal. So look for him to have that, that cheetah come out for the rest of the season. And Tua, he should be trending up. He's trending up slightly, but we need big gains. We need him up there with Hurts and those guys, $40, $50 range. He's going to have to, since he's back from injury, come back, do what he needs to do, have some consistent level of play. And that stock will rise because he has the weapons. He has the team around him to definitely help him look like a great quarterback this year. So look for that stock to go up. He's definitely somebody to invest in. But yeah, man, these guys are fine. Their stock, I don't see it going down from this point.
And when it comes to the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen went up by sitting on his couch. Now, why is that?
I'd say, honestly, at this point of the season, the Buffalo Bills, and people are talking right now, we've already made it through the hardest part of our schedule. So people are looking at the future schedule of the Buffalo Bills, and they're seeing who we play. And they're saying, hey, look, Josh Allen has an opportunity to do even better than what he's done at the beginning of the season. So maybe that's why he went up sitting on the bench. But, the chance of MVP for Josh Allen going against Lamar Jackson, busting out a win there, has another opportunity this week against Aaron Rodgers. Last year's MVP, the year before that MVP. I think Josh Allen has a great opportunity here. He could still continue to trend up, be honest, So, and then Diggs, it doesn't look like too much of a drop, but teams, I think you're starting to pay a little bit more attention to Diggs. We saw it with the Steelers. Mike Tomlin flat out said it all week during all the press conferences. I'm going to take their number one option away. I'm going to cover Diggs, number 2 wide receiver in the NFL right now, balling out of control. Make Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen find their number 2 option. Unfortunately, we had Gabe Davis, who was returning from that ankle. He's another guy to keep your eye on. Khalil Shakir's another guy maybe keep your eye on for the Buffalo Bills. But, I'd keep your eye. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, they're diamond.
Yeah, I mean, these are the two most expensive players that we always highlight every week on the AFC East Roundtable, and for right reasons. Sorry, TD, best quarterback in the division and the best wide receiver in the division. We'll see if Tyreek can overcome that.
What do you mean best wide receiver in the division? Even Bills fans don't believe Stephon Diggs is better than Tyreek.
You're right. Garrett Wilson will overcome that eventually. Now, getting into my New York Jets, we're talking about the two new running back duo of Michael Carter and James Robinson. Michael Carter is only at $6 a share, so I feel like this is a great time to invest in him. He's going to take over as the guy, but James Robinson is no slouch as well. I cannot wait to get into more of this Jets team when we break down the recap of that game, because the fact that Joe Douglas went out there, got James Robinson the day that Breece Hall goes down with that injury is really, really impressive. Now, there's no replacing Breece Hall. Breece Hall is a different level of talent. You guys are seeing what he did with the New York Jets. He had a 62-yard touchdown run against the Broncos before he went down. There's no replacing that, but James Robinson is also a very young, talented running back. So, and if you guys have been following the Jets this year, one of the reasons why we're 4-2 is the running attack. We are a ground and pound team. We love running it down your throat. We love just relying on that style of football and relying on our defense as well. And that's why I want to talk about Michael Carter and James Robinson, because these are the two players that I think are going to go up and up and up throughout the rest of the season, especially Michael Carter at only $6 a share. He's probably going to get the most touches out of these two running backs, if I had to guess, because he has the most experience with the system. He knows the quarterback. He knows the offensive line. He knows the scheme. He knows all that great stuff. So definitely consider investing in these two players. And when it comes to the Patriots, Bailey Zappe and Mac Jones, the two quarterbacks, we saw on Monday night, man, it was Bill Belichick was giving us a taste of both. And then Bailey Zappe came in the game and looked out of this world sensational. And everyone's like, oh no, Patriots got another Tom Brady. And then he kind of came down, back down to earth and started playing a little, like rookie football, as you'd expect sometimes from a late round pick. But listen, Mac Jones going down at $33 a share. I'm pretty sure he's named the starter this week, and he took 90% of the reps for the Patriots in practice today. So we'll see if Mac Jones is the guy.
Don't believe it. Y'all are falling for it again. Why do you keep doing this? If Belichick doesn't say it, it doesn't. I don't understand it, bro. Like, y'all, why do y'all keep falling for this crap from the media, bro? Mac Jones is not the starter. He's not. Why do y'all keep doing this? Y'all fell for this crap before the game against Chicago. Stop falling for Field Yates, bro. He's a liar. He's just like Ben Volen. They're all liars. Belichick literally said yesterday he hasn't named a starter yet. So stop it.
Well, I said it looks like he could be the starter. I still was going to say it's going to be up in the air. But we're not sure of who's going to be the starter yet, as I was going to say. And, Mac Jones is going down. Bailey Zappe is going up. I mean, Mac Jones at $33 is a pretty expensive price. So I definitely would not invest in Mac Jones if I were you guys. So that's really the Mojo stock market. Again, guys, if you want to download the app, it's down below in the description. It's available on all Apple platforms. You can trade today on New Jersey if you live in New Jersey, and it's going to be coming to a state near you in no time. So make sure you guys download that app right now. I've been having a lot of fun on there, even though I live in New York and I cannot trade on there just yet.
All right. Well, Shake Money with the donation says Chicago Bears took the vaccine for Zappe fever. Dolphins will have the cure.
He would have won in the story. Should have started. We would have won.
Do you really believe that?
Yes, I do believe that.
All right. You know what?
Started the Bears 10 points. They were up 10-0, and who brought us back? Zappe. And the story. If he would have started that game, we wouldn't have to come from behind.
It's crazy, Master. I checked this out too. The stats. When you look at Mac Jones and Zappe's stats this season,
you don't have to look at it. Well, I have him fucking embedded in my brain.
Right in front of you, right? Same amount of time.
I have to even look at the stats. I know him up in hand.
Zappe's actually beaten Mac.
Mac Jones is 2-9 as in his 2-7 in his last 9 starts. 6 of those losses were by blowouts. Mac Jones has 2 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. And a quarterback rating of below 30. He's ranked 32nd in the league in pass completions. He's ranked 28th in pass and touchdowns. He's ranked dead last in any category known to man within the quarterback position on any stat line in the history of the NFL. He's the worst quarterback in the NFL. And if you little fanboys, you little Mac Jones sexuals want to get on here and tell me why he should be the starter, I'm going to smack the living shit out of you when I go to Gillette and boo the crap out of him the next time we play him. Okay? I don't want to hear nothing more about Mac Jones. He's done. He's a bum.
Well, maybe you can answer this question. Why do first-round quarterbacks get so many chances?
Why? Because they were first-round picks, and there's no other explanation to why.
Yeah,
listen, man. Let me go ahead and just get to this game because I know everybody wants to go ahead and hear it.
Yes.
Go for it.
First of all, Belichick had the worst coaching decision of his life. He screwed up. There's no way. Like, how do you play Russian roulette, duel of fates on some Star Wars Revenge of the Sith type shit with your quarterbacks heading into an important game on Monday Night Football where you're trying to break George Halas's record against the Chicago Bears, who statistically had the worst run defense in the NFL or 29th rush defense in the NFL. You don't run the ball, and you start Mac Jones. And here we go, right? You start Mac Jones because everybody was saying how his ankle was the reason why he played bad. Well, that's hilarious because the two of the plays that he had, he ran for over 10 yards, and the ankle looked fine. And what happens the very next play? First the 3 and out, then you get another 3 and out, and then on a third possession, you throw one of the worst picks ever known to man. And now you go on Twitter, they're making excuses saying that the ball hit the sky cam. The ball hit the sky cam. No, it's a lie. It's a lie perpetuated by Mac Jones sexuals. They are a
Macaneers.
Mac Jones fanboys. They have created a terrorist organization. They are attempting to overthrow the Patriots organization with their delusional takes, with their with their second round, because they say, "Oh, well, Mac Jones took it to the play." No, not happening. The defense took us to the playoffs. Mac Jones was a system quarterback and always will be a system quarterback. He hit a ceiling. Back to the game. Belichick benched Mac Jones after that interception, right? Like I called it. And after the game, Belichick wants to get on there and lie, talking about the ankle injury was a reason. Okay, if that's a lie. Why you did it right after he threw the interception? You only gave him three drives, and then Mac Jones was on the sideline, stunned, befuddled, talking about I'm out. Why would you be befuddled and stunned? You played like shit. You're 2-7 in your last 9 starts. You've been throwing interceptions every which way there is possible. You don't read the defense. You're skittish in the pocket. So what happened? We're down 10-0, and Zappe fever takes over. You heard it from the crowd. Zappe chants. Fuck Mac Jones. Boo Mac Jones. Mac Jones was getting booed. And then, you know what I hear? Oh, how can you do that to your first round, your cornerback? I feel so bad for Mac Jones. Boo-hoo. Oh, yeah, I'm going to feel bad for a multi-millionaire that has to go out there for 2.5 hours and play quarterback. Let's feel sorry for that bum, right? Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of it. Mac Jones is a bum. He's a scrub, and he doesn't deserve to be on the team. As a matter of fact, there was a report earlier today that he might get traded before the trade deadline. Anyway, back to the game. Zappe goes in there, and what does he do? He reads the defense. You can tell the aura, the atmosphere around the team starts to pick up. Touchdown. 2 straight drives of a touchdown. And then what happens? This is where the game turned. Jacoby Myers fumbles. And it just so happens that Jacoby Myers is the one player on the team that after the post-game press conference, what did he say? I feel bad for Mac Jones. I don't think he should have been treated like that. I wouldn't have done him that bad. It's hilarious that that's the one player that completely changed the trajectory of the game was the one who fumbled, and I believe he did it on purpose. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to sit up here and say it right now. There's a conspiracy within the Patriots locker room of all these bum-ass players on the Patriots. Half of them don't do shit anyway. And Jacoby Myers fumbled the game away, and he just so happens to excuse Mac Jones after the game. That's right. There's a mutiny in the Patriots locker room. Half of them want Zappe, half of them want Mac Jones. And it's just so hilarious how the offense looks completely different when Zappe went out there. The offensive line looked a little bit better, even though Trent Brown did his best Isaiah Wynn impression because he can't block a fucking turnstile. Anyway, that doesn't excuse what the big story is. Everyone's going to talk about the quarterback controversy. The big story of the game is that the Patriots defense is trash. That's right. Trash. You played the 2 worst teams in the league the past 2 weeks, and you let Justin Fields go out there look like Steve McNair. And there's not a secret. Patriots have a problem stopping mobile quarterbacks. Patriots gave up. They gave up Justin Fields 10 of 15 on third downs. They gave up 6 straight third and longs to Justin Fields. The defense didn't do anything to help Zappe at the end of the day. Back to the quarterback controversy. We all know what happened. We got massacred on Monday night, deservedly so. But I will sit up here and I will say that if Zappe had started, we would have won the game because we would have never spotted the Bears 10 points. We lost to a horrendous Bears team. There's no excuse for it. It's a bad loss. But I think it's a loss that needed to happen. And I also believe that it needed to expose Mac Jones further as the reason why he does not deserve to be QB1. There was also a report at halftime that Belichick told ESPN that he was going to start Bailey Zappe. He was going to play Bailey Zappe and Mac Jones in the second half. That turned out to be a lie. He lied at the press conference, and today he was asked who's going to be the starter for the New England Patriots going forward, and he did not say who the starter was supposed to be. So anybody that wants to believe these little dumbass reports like Field Yates and Ben Volen, who's been known to be exposed in the past for reporting bullshit. Oh, because Mac Jones got 90% of the snaps. That's funny because he got 90% of the snaps last week. So the Mac Jones had a time the entire week to prepare for the Bears and still stunk. And Zappe went out there didn't get the first team reps and went out there and slung it, right? And I can say that Zappe wasn't the greatest in the second half. He got sacked on one of the drives in the second half that wasn't his fault. The 2 tip passes, he does need to do a better job at 6'1" to learn how to throw the ball over the lineman. You're not the tallest quarterback in the league. You're Drew Brees, you're Russell Wilson. You might want to ask them for some advice how to do it. But that's the only down thing about Zappe is that he's short. Other than that, you saw some of the throws he was making. Even when we were down, he was zipping the ball in. Mac Jones can't do that. He takes chances down the field of Devontae Parker. Mac Jones can't do that. Mac Jones can't read a defense. He's trash. He's the worst quarterback in the NFL. And if he starts this Sunday, I'm boycotting. I'm going to say it right here, and I'm going to say it right now. This is like Game of Thrones type of shit right now within the Patriots fan base. There's a section that believe Mac Jones should be the starter and that feel bad for him, and there's a section to Zappe truthers in which that we believe that Zappe should be the starter of this football team because he's proved it, and Mac Jones has been a bum this entire season. So if you watch the House of the Dragon, I'm Queen Rhaenyra and their fucking king, what's his name, Aegon, right? And remember this scene where Rhaenyra's son gets slayed on a dragon by at the end of the scene, and then she gets pissed off at the end. The Patriots, there's a section of the Patriots fan base that is trying to take over with Mac Jones, and I'm not going to have it. If I got to boycott a team, and if I got to show up to games and just boo, I'm going to do whatever it takes to slander and take down these Mac Jones sexuals. I'm sick of it. TD, I don't know how the hell you dealt with this for 3 years with Tua. I don't know how you dealt with it. I'm going to have to talk to you on a sidebar to ask you for advice on how to deal with this situation because I've never dealt with this before. I'm sorry I'm going too long. I really am. I'm sorry I'm taking up a lot of the show, but it needs to be said. I don't understand how you believe with the stats that I've shown you and that I've proven to you that Mac Jones is a bum with 2-7 in his last 9 starts with every statistical category. And I do mean every statistical category. He's dead last in every single category. How you can sit up here and tell me that Mac Jones deserves sympathy and deserves to be the starter because we hurt his feelings when we booed him. And there was a report that said he's never going to forget this, but I don't care if you don't forget it. Remember it, because the next time it happens, you're going to get booed even worse. I will do nothing. I will stop at nothing to make sure Mac Jones doesn't take another snap for the New England Patriots. I have never seen a worse quarterback in the history of this franchise. The way he reads defenses, the way he bitches about injuries and bitches about the offensive play calling, I have never seen a bigger crybaby bitch than Mac Jones, and I'm officially done with him. I'm done.
All right, man,
he is the starter of this football team, whether you like it or not. And if Mac Jones goes out there against the Jets on Sunday, you know, I only got one thing left to say. Jets. Jets.
There we go.
End his career. I am done. I'm rooting for the fucking Jets on Sunday if Mac Jones is starting. That's all I got to say.
Listen, man. Listen. First off, I'm just gonna say this. I know how you feel when it comes to the Macaneers, just like the Tuaneers. But bro, I gotta be honest with you, Tyson. When it comes to Mac Jones and Bailey Zappe, both of them trash. At the end of the day, both of them trash. That was my first time seeing Zappe. He trash too. Even when he was making some points. Bro, it's a lost cause. Y'all need to go in the draft, all right? It's a wrap for y'all. And then you going on all that spat about Zappe and Mac Jones with both of them trash.
They not. Zappe is 2-0 to start. Look at his stats, bro. Are you laughing, Richie? Do you want me to compare the stats between Zappe and alt-right Jimmy Clausen? Because I will. Zach Wilson is a bum. He is trash. And now that Breece Hall is hurt, which is unfortunate because I have him on my fantasy team, and I was really upset about that. But now that Breece Hall is gone, you won't be able to hide little alt-right Jimmy Clausen no more. So you Jets fans can laugh it up.
Hey,
franchise hasn't beaten us since the iPhone 3, right?
Hey, man.
Damn Jets. Y'all most likely will get your ass whooped. Even though I root for you, I'll root for the Jets if Mac Jones is starting. But don't get too high up on your horse. You haven't done a damn thing this season to warrant Zach Wilson being named the franchise quarterback. Stop it, Jets
said anything about Zach Wilson this stream? Where did that come from?
Hey, all I know
is here just enjoying the show, bro. Relax.
Stats and compare him to Bailey Zappe.
Bro, take a breath. You really need to take a breath.
All I know is
You're
this
really
division
down there.
is
Like,
this division is full of trash quarterbacks, with the exception of
I'm not
Tua
even saying anything
Tagovailoa.
about Zach.
No, that your expressions, Richie.
When the hell did you see me say that Zach Wilson's the franchise quarterback? Have I ever said that?
Listen, I'm also talking about Jets fans on social media and in his damn chat.
I believe Zach can prove it, but he hasn't proved shit yet, and I understand that. We just happen to have a great defense, a great run game, and we're on a 4-game win streak, baby.
At the end of the day, let's not get in our feelings about quarterbacks. Everybody quarterback is trash except Tua. At the end of the day, Josh Allen average though. I think he got an upside to him. But anyway, man, enough about the Patriots. We don't even need to talk about it. Oh man. Okay, so Buffalo didn't have a game. It is what it is. Richie, tell us about the Jets getting another freaking W, which is like blowing everybody's mind that the Jets are being talked about the way that they are. Talk to us, man.
Hell yeah, baby. The Jets fans, we're living on a high right now, man. We're 5-2. We're on a 4-game winning streak. We're a 4-0 since Zach Wilson has returned. And this defense is serious. I mean, we went to the Denver Broncos, and yeah, they are not a good team. They're 2-5, but they have one of the best, if not the best defenses in the league. And the reason why they're not winning ball games is because of how bad that offense is. And yeah, we did not go up against Russell Wilson. We had to go up against Brett Rypien in his second career start. But this was just a defensive gauntlet. And if you were a Jets fan or an NFL fan expecting Zach Wilson to go out there in that game and play well, you were just completely wrong. I expected exactly what happened. And if you watched the roundtable last week, exactly what I said. It's going to be a low-scoring, ugly offensive matchup, and that's how the Jets are going to get the job done. If Zach Wilson does not turn the ball over and the run game works and the defense does their job, we're going to win the game. It's exactly what happened. It just so happens that we have not needed to rely on Zach Wilson to win us a game since this Pittsburgh Steelers game. Against the Miami Dolphins, we were running down their throats and playing good defense. Against the Green Bay Packers, the same thing, running down their throats, playing defense, and Zach Wilson played better than Aaron Rodgers. Did he play great? No, but he made the right throws when he needed to. And then again against the Denver Broncos, did he look like a quarterback that I'm like, oh my gosh, we got our guy? No, he does not, actually. He has a lot of things he needs to clean up. But this Jets formula right now is to rely on the run game and to play hardcore defense. And yes, there is a big issue here with this Jets team with the injuries to Breece Hall. And there's no replacing that man. But the fact that the Jets go out there and get a young running back in the prime of his career at 24 years old and James Robinson for a 6th-round pick, that will basically be a 5th-round pick, who was on a $600,000 a year contract, who's a restricted free agent, that's called a winning now move. And I'm not used to that. We're finally seeing a New York Jets general manager and Joe Douglas make a win now move at the deadline. Yeah, TD. We're usually sellers, and now we're buyers. How about that?
Did that just come out your mouth? A win now move, Richie?
Yeah, because this Jets GM sees that we're 5-2, and we have a chance to make the playoffs. And we do have a chance. We still got 10 more games to go.
Welcome to the AFC East Roundtable Comedy Show tonight.
Hey, TD, you're telling me that was not a win now move the Jets just made?
It was a fast reaction.
Richie, stop, Richie,
no,
stop.
Admit it. What was it? Oh, this is for the we're trading away players for picks. No, we're trading picks away for players, baby. It's a different era.
Richie, you went from the basement every week for the last 3 years, just in the basement. Now you saying in week 7 win now. Oh my God.
We lose a running back, and usually the Jets would sit on their hands like, all right, we'll perform with what we got. But instead, they trade a draft pick for a running back to replace that guy, because that shows you that the Jets see that we have a chance to end the drought of the 12-year playoff drought, which is true. Tell me that's not true.
I got a question for you.
You're telling me that trade was not a good trade, TD?
I ain't say it wasn't a good trade. That was a great trade. But I got a question for you, Richie. Who's better, Breece Hall or Robinson?
Breece Hall.
So why is it a win now move? All you're doing is bringing in a guy.
Somebody.
Yeah, but it's
First of all, James Robinson is a very good football player.
He ain't Breece Hall.
Just because Breece Hall is better. Yeah, he ain't Breece Hall. You can't replace Breece Hall with Breece Hall. Breece Hall is playing like a top 5 back in the league. I mean, if we can replace him, we could have traded our entire draft picks for Christian McCaffrey, which I would not want them to do. But the fact is, the offense got banged up, but the defense is still here. And this defense under Robert Saleh is legit, and they're getting better and better as the weeks goes on. Sauce Gardner is playing like a veteran corner in his prime. Quinnen Williams is the best defensive tackle in football this year. Yeah, I said that. Go look at the stats. He's playing better than Aaron Donald. Is he a better player than Aaron Donald? No, but he's playing that way this season. And this entire defense from the front to the back is playing like a top 5 defense in the NFL. DJ Reed, you guys know all these guys by now. And listen, this Jets team has a lot to work through. We're on a 4-game win streak, and we're 5-2. And like TD said, I've been in the gutter throughout the past couple of years. And if you told me, TD, that we're going to be sitting at 5-2 with the same amount of wins as the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs at this point in the season, that I don't have a right to be this freaking pumped up, do we have some time? Do we have a lot of proving to do? Do we still have 10 more games to get through? Are we a lock for the playoffs? Absolutely not. And I understand that. But the fact of the matter is this Jets team is way ahead of schedule in their rebuild, and their young guns are playing better than we can ever expect. But the one thing I will say is Zach Wilson does have to step up his game, because we did rely on Breece Hall's athleticism and his running attack to really carry that offense. Now, Zach Wilson has done a great job of protecting the football. He has 3 straight games and no turnovers, but he also has 3 straight games of no passing touchdowns, because we haven't had to make him do that. We've asked Zach Wilson one time this season so far to win us the game, and he came through and won us the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The past 3 games, there was no opportunities for the Jets to say, hey, Zach, we need you to put the team on our back, go down the field and score a touchdown in the 4th quarter. We need you in order for us to win. That hasn't been the case because the defense is that good. The run game is that good. How about the special teams, which is the number 1 special teams unit in the entire league? So Zach Wilson's got a lot to prove. He has not proved to be the franchise quarterback, in my opinion. He's also not proved to be a bust, in my opinion. I'm neutral with Zach. He has to absolutely prove himself, and they're going to have to rely on Zach Wilson more when we go up against the Buffalo Bills, for example, because there's no shot that the Jets are going to be able to just run down the Buffalo Bills defense and play defense and not ask Zach Wilson to go out there and make some throws. So Zach Wilson has a lot to prove, and I understand that. I'm not a delusional Jets fan that's saying that this is our savior of the team. He has a lot of cleaning up to do. This team is not perfect. But the New York Jets are 5-2. And if there's any Jets fans out there that's nitpicking things and are upset about that, remember where we freaking came from. We already have more wins this season than we did last year. And we're 7 weeks in. Drop the mic, TD. Take it over, baby. I'm pumped up, and there's nobody that's going to bring me down.
I got one.
We're going to bring you down this week.
Do it, baby. I'm ready for it.
No, you're not. Mac Jones starting.
No, he's not.
ATS Jets, get ready for those Jets.
Don't you put that on me.
Hey,
don't you put that on me, Bobby.
Oh, man. So I gotta put Richie on the spot. So are you making the playoffs, Richie?
At this point? Yeah,
right.
We're making the damn playoffs.
Oh, that's getting clipped.
Flip this. I'm standing on it. 5-2. Now listen, if we miss out by a game,
no, ain't no
good, but I'm putting on you.
Ain't no
no, bro. You need to be called out, bro. You are hedging your bets. You're on one side saying, even if we don't make no, bro. You either got to be all in or all out. Either you're going to make the playoffs, and there's no excuses about, if we lose. We were better than we were last season. No, there is none of that bullshit, bro. This is the NFL. You don't know what's going to happen next season. It's all about now. Here and now, the Jets are 5-2, right? You're supposed to be this week for the first time in a long time. Are the Jets going to make the playoffs? And there is no excuses if they don't.
This next 3 games will really answer that question.
Oh, God.
Just saying. 3 straight division games. Just saying.
It hinges on Zach Wilson, I think. Honestly, this game is so important for him. I think this is like a turning point of his career, this game. We're waiting to see. I was looking at the stats before we started chatting here and just comparing Joe Flacco to Zach Wilson, also Bailey Zappe to Mac Jones. And, it's interesting that the Jets are definitely running the ball more with Zach Wilson under quarterback, So now with Breece Hall gone, it's time. It's time. Wilson, you got to step up. You got to start slinging that ball around.
Fact.
So it's going to be interesting.
It's a fact, man.
Well, then,
the New York Jets are making the playoffs.
Well, then you have the Miami Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen, who took on the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night at home in Miami. There ain't really much to say about this game other than the fact that we proved the point that the Miami Dolphins are back because our starting quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, is back, and it's time for us to take this division like we should have all along. And you know what? I'm starting to believe had he not gone out, we would be the number one team in the AFC. Not just the East, but the AFC in general. Right now, Buffalo gets to hold that baton with the Chiefs up there. But y'all really know what time it is. Y'all know who the real team in this division is. But listen, that game, it was definitely a defensive battle. The Miami Dolphins, we moved the ball at will. We just couldn't punch it in the end zone much. We kicked 3 field goals, and we got 1 touchdown in the game. It was a tough one, man. It was a tough game. But we ended up doing what we needed to do. With the depleted secondary, we were able to pull the victory out. One of our first-round picks from two and a half years ago, Noah Igbenogany, hadn't played well up to this point and sealed the game with the game-winning interception. Tua came back, was a little shaky, but did enough to help us win the game. And I just look for this team to get back on track, do much better as we continue to move forward. Beautiful part for the team is, man, we're probably going to win the next 4 if you look at the schedule. And we're going to start the season 8-3, as we should. And we definitely have playoffs in our future. I don't know about all this Jets crazy talk, but the Dolphins definitely have playoffs in our future.
Schedule's cakewalk better.
Yeah, I mean, the next 4 is cakewalk, but after that, you know, and to be honest, it don't matter anyway. We good. I think that this offense, see, what y'all need to realize, this offense hasn't even performed yet.
We saw it. We saw the 7 dropped interceptions.
Yeah,
we saw it.
Yeah, but that's a positive. I mean, we got so much room for growth, but we winning. We winning.
You're 4-3, bro. You're 4-3.
And you're 3-4.
You're like world beaters.
And you're 3-4.
No. But here's the thing: our expectations are different from your expectations, TD.
No.
Why are you third in the division? Why are you behind the Jets,
bro? You act like we gonna end the season.
Our asses. That's why.
You act like we gonna end the season behind the Jets. Don't lie to yourself. You know
you
good
finished
well
the division. Why would it be any different this year?
Tyson, you think we gonna end the season behind the Jets?
I think you're finishing 3rd.
Do you think we're gonna end the season behind the Jets?
No, I don't. I believe the Jets are going to finish last, but you're finishing behind us.
Okay. Just make sure we get that straight. It ain't happening, okay? So, Richie, get off your high horse. It ain't even close to happening, all right? And at the end of the day, we're the team that beat Buffalo. We're the ones to beat.
Exactly why
we're the team to beat. We're the ones who beat the team that everybody's saying is the team to beat. The Miami Dolphins, we beat Buffalo, and we're going to hold on to that. And when we see them again, we're going to wax them again. That's all that matters. The team everybody want to rave about, the team to beat, the best team, the Super Bowl favorites, we beat them. No excuses allowed. We beat them.
Are you going to talk about Byron Jones out for the season?
Brandon Jones.
Well, Brandon Jones.
Byron will be out too. I heard today Byron gonna be out too. So, but we'll get to that bridge when they announce it. But anyway, it's all good. We next man up team. We still find ways to get W's at the end of the day. All right. So the Dolphins go 4-3. We get back on track above 500. I ain't gonna lie. It's a beautiful thing to know that 3 teams in the division are above 500. We definitely have some competition in this division, and the Patriots ain't a slouch. They're just dealing with some drama right now. I'm just shocked y'all wasn't able to run the ball, and that was really mind-blowing.
TD, you talking to bro, you watched the game. You know exactly what happened.
I bet it on Ramondre Stevens. I say he's going to eat tonight.
It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling how they didn't run the ball in this game.
Any given Sunday, though.
Sunday. No game and no team is safe this year. No team is safe this year from an upset.
Well, the Dolphins. The Dolphins are.
Y'all lost 3, man. Okay.
Yeah, but we know the circumstance. It's all good. You know, charity work. Anywho, man. Well, that's the general recap of the games that we had. Right now, we want to take a brief intermission and go to our other sponsor, PrizePicks, ladies and gentlemen. Richie, you got it up?
Yes, sir. So here, I'll let you speak on it, but I'm just going to bring it up real quick.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, again, another opportunity for you to get some easy money. This is our easy money segment. We have PrizePicks, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you click the link in the description of the video to sign up for PrizePicks. Your first deposit right now, they are matching your first deposit up to $100 for your first deposit. All right, 100% of your first deposit up to $100. Minimum deposit is $10. All you need is $10 to get into the game of PrizePicks. All right, listen, I got to be honest with y'all. I've been racking up on PrizePicks every freaking week. Last week in football, it got rough for me, but then I bounced back because PrizePicks don't only have NFL. They got everything. Anything you can name in the sports world, PrizePicks has. And lately, I've been killing them with the NBA. Richie, you want to go ahead and put mine up real quick?
Yes, sir.
I've been killing it with the NBA. As you can see, just on Tuesday, last night, this was one of mine on NBA. I put $60 up and won 180. Why? Because Luka Doncic is the Dallas Mavericks offense, and literally they have him at 14.5, 15.5 every night. And I just said the first half, he'll have more than 14 and 15.5. Man, this man puts up 20 points at halftime almost every single night, and I've been racking up with him almost every night they play. DeAndre Ayton as well, big guy for the Suns. They blew out the Golden State Warriors, got him on his points as well. You have the other one up, Richie?
I don't think you uploaded it.
No, I got it right here. My bad. Here's my other one. Same night. Same night. Like I said, I'm gonna take Luka. I'm gonna take DeAndre Ayton. I put $20 on a three-way to get 100, and I added Ivica Zubac on it because Marcus Morris and what's his name? Paul George wasn't playing, so I knew the smaller guys would get more action. So Ivica Zubac hit, and I did a three-way for $20 and hit that one as well. Just an easy $280 last night, and I got all kind of winners, man. And it's just so, I mean, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody, but it's been so easy to just collect this easy money. That's why if you want to sign up for PrizePicks, you go to the description of the video, use code AFC East. If you follow the link, though, the code will already be entered in. But if I was to put my NFL prize pick in for this weekend, can you load the Dolphins for me, Richie? I'm going to show y'all what I would do on my prize pick segment. First and foremost, Tua Tagovailoa, I would take 265.5. I would take the over. Okay, because the Lions defense is trash. Their offense is good, but their defense is trash. All right. Raheem Mostert, we are going to have a balanced attack. He will run the ball. I am taking the over. He's going to have another one of those 90-yard days, in my opinion. Tyreek Hill, I would take the over every single week. Even if you don't get it every week, it's worth it because he's going to have it more than not. And Jalen Waddle, we're going to remove that one. Richie, take Waddles off because he's just been shaky lately, the chemistry, not getting the targets, whatever it may be.
I have a question. Is that 5 straight games now they haven't scored a touchdown between Tyreek Hill and Waddle?
So these are the guys that I would get, y'all, in my prize picks, okay? We're going to ignore them as their work's trying to hate right now. So
it's the truth.
No, listen, we haven't needed them to score a touchdown. How about that? Just leave us alone.
You did. Right? You could have won a couple more games.
They'll get 4. They'll get 4 touchdowns combined.
It all started against the Jets.
They'll get 4 touchdowns combined this weekend. That's all you need to know. So, Richie, put 60 on this one for me. $60 to win me $300. That's probably what I'm going to do because I believe this offense is going to take off this weekend and all of these guys will eat. $60, $300. And I could also do the flex play just in case I don't hit all 3. So that is my prize pick. Richie, what you got on prize picks?
So let's see what they got cooking for the Jets. They only have Zach's up there for now. And as you guys know, PrizePicks does add the projected stats the closer you come to the game. So obviously they're going to have more Jets players, but right now they just have Zach Wilson at 170. I think Zach is actually going to have more than 170. I think this is the time where this is such a low number as it is. So I think without Breece Hall, they're not going to rely on the run game as much as they usually do. And Zach, in his first 2 games, he had 250 yards in his debut this season against the Steelers. He had 215 yards against the Packers. And then he started 215 yards against the Miami Dolphins. And then the past 2 games is when he had under 170 yards. So I think now that the Jets, the Elijah Moore situation seems to be resolved, I think the passing attack is going to start opening things up. And the reality is, we all talked about it. Like Bill's News just said, Tyson brought it up. Zach Wilson hasn't really proved anything to the NFL world that he is a quarterback in this league people should fear. And I think Zach Wilson understands that this offense is not relying on him a lot. They're relying on the run game, and there's nothing wrong with that when you're winning football games. But at the end of the day, this is a pass heavy league, and you're going to have to really step up your arm and make the right throws when you need to in the clutch. And the good thing is, like I said earlier, the one time Zach Wilson needed to win them the game, he did just that. So he's 1 for 1 in those opportunities this year. Let's see what happens again, if that happens against the Patriots or the Bills in the next couple of weeks. So they only have Zach Wilson on here for now, but I'm sure they're going to add Garrett Wilson, maybe even James Robinson stat totals. So it's unfortunate that they don't. Oh, wait. I think I was under pass yards. Maybe that's why. Oh, no, yeah. They just have Zach Wilson up there for now. So they're definitely going to add more Jets players as we go on. But let's see what the Buffalo Bills. The Bills play Sunday night, so they might not have him either. Oh, there we do. So talk to me, man. We got Josh Allen at 295.5 passing yards, Singletary at 50.5 rushing yards, Diggs at 82, and Davis at 55. So what are you thinking?
Man, that Singletary thing is looking pretty good to me right now. The Green Bay is not doing good stopping the run. Right now, what are they? I believe they're 21st stopping the run. So, and Devin Singletary, man, he's in a contract year. He's balling out. He's doing pretty decently. And there's a lot of bickering going on right now with Buffalo Bills running backs. Who's going to step up? And we just getting by with Josh Allen running the football. So I like that. Devin Singletary over 50. I'd take that all day. Josh Allen, 295. This offense, it worries me coming off the bye here, and Stephon Diggs talking about drinking pina coladas and, having all at the Halloween party and stuff. They were definitely taking time off this week, the Bills players. And, whether it's a first quarter delay, if they start slow, I think it's definitely going to impact some of these stats. But to me, Devin Singletary, Gabe Davis, over 55 receiving yards. Gabe Davis has a good matchup this week too. So Singletary and Davis are the goes for me here.
So you're going to stay away from Diggs and Allen?
Yeah, I would stay away from them this week.
Cool. So how much would you
you don't believe Josh Allen to get to over?
I know. Someone asked me earlier and I said 286. So it's super close.
Trash.
No, Stephon Diggs, 82 yards. I could see Jair Alexander he's matched up with all game long. It's going to be tough to get the yards, I think. But touchdowns, I could see that going down. It's just the yards, man.
So even if you get these two players, you put $50 down, you win 150 if these two both hit.
Yeah. Hey, I'd take that.
Playing it safe.
Nice.
Playing it safe. Can't go wrong with that. And I don't know if they have any of the Patriots because
Zappe.
Yeah, no Patriots. No Zappe fever, unfortunately.
They took the Patriots off of PrizePicks.
They took the Pats off.
Yeah.
But yeah,
didn't they do this? They did this last week too, didn't they?
They put them up late.
I mean, there's going to be Patriots on there like before the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it. If there are Patriots ever get on the PrizePicks again, I would put the under on everybody except the running backs. I think we're going to go back to the running game this week. If Mac Jones does end up on there, which I think he should be banned from PrizePicks, I need to probably email them personally and have him banned because he doesn't deserve to be on any betting app. But if he does return, if he does start, which I hope not, you pick the under. I don't care if the under is 50 yards. You pick the under. So can you do overs on interceptions on this on PrizePicks?
Yeah, sometimes they have like 0.5 interceptions and you bet the over or less on it.
Okay, well, if they ever do that for Mac Jones, pick the over on every interception category there is. So
pick the under on Tua. He don't throw picks like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They just get dropped.
They just drop them when it's thrown right to them.
Hey, it's still up.
That's why. He has like a magic voodoo on the ball or something. I love it. But yeah, guys, if you want to download PrizePicks today, click the link down below in the description and put in the promo code AFC East. And again, they will match 100% of your deposit up to $100. You put $10 in, you get $10 of free bets. You put $100 in, you get $100 of free bets. So you can play with $200 of free bets. Well, technically just $200 of money. I've been having a lot of fun on here. You see all the money that TD's racking in. I've been making a lot of money. Dan Mitchell, even though he's not here, he keeps sending it in the group chat. Oh my God, look how much money I'm making on PrizePicks. We're rich today, boys. So if you guys want to download the app and sign up today, make sure you guys use our promo code because they got a great deal. And if you use those free money and you get, and you win your bets with that free money, that's profit, baby. It's all about making money here on the AFC East Roundtable, and that's what it's all about. So shout out
take advantage. Take advantage of the deposit match.
100%, man. 100%.
All right, y'all. So moving forward, y'all, we want to go to this week. This is what matters. All 4 teams play this week, right?
Yes,
we
sir.
all have an opponent. We want to talk about our games that we have this week because the Bills are back in action. They're done with their little Mai Tais on the beach. Josh Allen done, he went to go practice, so he ain't got to be trash, all that good stuff. So we're going to start out with the Buffalo Bills, who are good and rested. Can you tell us, how y'all going to do better this year than what you've already done? You're already at the top of the league, balling out. How are y'all going to finish this season out and make your playoff run with this next game?
I think this is a big game. It's a big game. Like I said, definitely a trap game coming off a bye week. We got to make our run. We got to make our run through the whole season, get to the playoffs. It's a long season still. We got a lot of games to play. But it really boils down to our offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey, transitioning from Brian Daboll to Ken Dorsey. I think it's been seamless this year. The Buffalo Bills, if anything, we've stepped forward in this offense, the balance of passing and running it. Although I'd like to get another back involved, Devin Singletary doing just enough, and then Josh Allen doing just enough to keep opposing teams honest, So I think that is really the thing the Bills really need to overcome going forward is sustaining the run and running the football. Difference from last year to this year is the Buffalo Bills are stopping the run on defense. Mac Jones, really 3 passes against us, ran the ball against us last year and beat us. And fortunately, in the playoffs, we played them again, and we started to get a little bit better against the run. Really, I think Mac Jones was the reason they lost that playoff game. But really, that's the difference this year. We're stopping the run. We're balling out on defense. And this offense, it's hard to complain. We're doing so good. We just got to find that other back. Get James Cook, high draft pick, 2nd-round draft pick. Get him involved, man. Hardly any touches. When you look at Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker, they were feeding him the rock. 2 second-round picks. Nothing from James Cook. So I want to see James Cook run routes, get him involved in this offense, keep running that ball. Don't dish Josh Allen to these defenses all game long,
And your boy Brian Daboll is probably the front runner to win Coach of the Year with what he's doing with the Giants, man. It's crazy.
Unbelievable. Stuff. For sure. Excellent coach. And to be honest, we got to credit him for getting Josh Allen to where he's at. You got to look Josh Allen. I think he did a great job getting Josh Allen in this high passing attack, getting him used to the NFL. There's some things that I think Ken Dorsey brings to the table, actually playing quarterback, being a quarterback. I think, there's some development that we sucked everything Brian Daboll had. We took everything that Brian Daboll had, and it was just kind of time to move on. And the Giants, they got the team, man. They got good players, and they're putting it together.
Well, at the end of the day, you know what? I'm gonna save that thought for a second. I want to trap you first. Give me your score prediction.
Ooh, I'm thinking honestly with the Bills and the Packers, I'm gonna go a little bit lower here. I'm gonna go 24-13 Buffalo.
24-13 Buffalo. What about you, Richie? What do you think about that game?
Listen, man, Aaron Rodgers on a 3-game losing streak. He lost to the Giants, lost to the Jets, now lost to the Washington football team, and they just don't look the same. And the Buffalo Bills are well rested. I'm pretty shocked of the line. It's like what are they, 11-point favorites or something like that? Something crazy, which is nuts to me. Yeah. Well, the Bills are the favorites by like 10 or 11 points.
10
crazy.
Yeah.
And
Trash.
Listen, I went into the Packers game the Jets Packers game with the mindset like, this is Aaron Rodgers, can't take him lightly. I don't care he's coming off a loss. I don't care they don't have Devontae Adams. They're still the Green Bay Packers. They're still this. And I feel like Aaron Rodgers still has a lot to prove. I think it's going to be a lot closer. I think I would definitely bet the Packers line here at plus 10, plus 11. But I think this would be a closer game than people think. But at the end of the day, the Buffalo Bills are the team to beat in this entire league. And as much as I want the Bills to lose, because if the Jets beat the Patriots and the Bills lose, you know who's in first place. But I have the Bills winning this game, like 28-24.
You know, the Packers are coming in hot. You know, it's like I'm saying the Bills are coming off a bye, and then you look at the Packers. I mean, Sunday Night Football, all the pressure on them. You know, it's just completely two different things that could collide and
could be a trap game.
Yes, exactly.
I thought the Jets had a trap game on Sunday, but we took advantage of it. Thank God.
Trash. What about you, Tyson? What do you think about the Bills, Packers?
I said this all season. The Packers are toast. Aaron Rodgers is a fraud. He's fraud. Karen Frauders. Packers are done, man. I said this for weeks ago, and when people thought I was crazy when I picked the Jets to beat them. They're not the same Packers team. Stop looking at this team like you're the old Packers team. They're not. The Bills are gonna. Like I said, that 11 points does have me kind of just like the way the NFL betting system goes. I would probably take the Packers in the points, but I don't know. I'm not going to touch that game because I think the Bills could really blow them out by halftime. That's how bad the Packers are.
Wow.
The Packers really don't have any receivers to be afraid of either. That's another thing. Like even if Rodgers is on, like who's he throwing the ball to? Aaron Jones in the backfield. I don't trust the Packers. I think the Bills win this easily, whether they cover the spread or not. I don't see the Packers coming out, and this is in Buffalo too. So it's not happening. Yeah, Buffalo's gonna win this game easily.
Interesting. Well, unfortunately, Buffalo's gonna take an L this weekend. It's gonna shock the entire. It's gonna shock the entire NFL.
Upsets are happening everywhere, man.
Yeah. It's going to shock the entire NFL. They're going to have a hangover from their bye, and Aaron Rodgers is going to have an amazing game where he cooks, and then everybody say, the Green Bay Packers are back. They're about to go on their run. I think that's what's going to happen. This is a trap game. This is a game where Vegas is going to make all the money because they don't see how Green Bay is going to win, and they're going to actually win. Josh Allen's going to have one of those rare once-a-season trash games that I don't know why. Every year, Josh Allen give you one of them games, just one of them games where he looked like the bum of all bums, and even Buffalo Bills fans can admit that. Even y'all can admit that every year he always give you that one where you scratch, and it's always against somebody trash. You just scratch your head like, what the heck?
Josh Allen's that's not happening this week, TD. That's happening.
It's gonna happen. He don't look confident. He look like a rookie. He look like Bills fans. Y'all know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. I'll tell
you one thing too. Going back, last time Josh Allen played the Packers, he was a rookie. And you all know Josh Allen his rookie year. I mean, everyone was saying, he wasn't good. Now, flashing to now, debatably MVP going against last year's MVP, the year before that's MVP. I think this is a great game for Josh Allen to showcase his skill sets here. So he better be hyped up for this game. But
we'll see. This is the one y'all.
Josh Allen, here, I'll tell you what happens. Josh Allen goes off, and then he sees Saleh's defense the next week, and that's where he gets back. That's where he has his worst game of the year, baby. Sauce Gardner.
Next week. 27-24, Green Bay. That's my take. We'll see. Clip it. We'll see how it ends up. All right, Richie, tell us about your matchup this weekend.
Yeah, we got the division game. Jets-Pats, baby. So the Jets actually have 3 straight division games. 3 straight. This is the biggest stretch of the season. We're at home against the Patriots. We're at home against the Bills. It's our bye week, and then we're on the road against Foxborough. So this is a big test, man. This is the big test. Robert Saleh talks about closing the gap in the division. We took care of business against the Dolphins, which is a big, big deal for this Jets team to finally get rid of that 12-game losing streak in the AFC East. And now we have another 12-game losing streak that we have to get over, which is against the Patriots. The Patriots have beat us 12 straight times. And listen, I am not a Jets fan that's taking this Patriots team lightly. I don't give a crap about what happened on Monday night. about the Patriots getting embarrassed by the Chicago Bears. There's a lot of Jets fans that have a lot of hope that we're going to beat the Patriots, and I think it's a winnable game. I think that the Jets can definitely win the game. But the Jets are the underdog in this one, which is I find hysterical. We are the 2.5 or 3 point underdogs at home. And I think the history has a lot to say with that because of the history between the Jets and the Patriots. You look at last year, the Patriots run up the score on us. It was 54-13. They injured Zach Wilson. I mean, it was just a nightmare of a game last year. So listen, man, I think that the way that the Jets match up against the Patriots, I have confidence in our defense against their offense. And I know that the Patriots defense doesn't look the same this year, and I know that they look bad against the Chicago Bears, but Bill Belichick just knows how to defend us. He knows how to get into the heads of a young quarterback, even though Justin Fields had his best game of his career against the Patriots. I think Zach Wilson really has to step up. I think the X factor in this one is going to be offense. How does Zach Wilson really open things up? How does he gain his confidence? How does he step into his throws and elevate the guys around him? Is James Robinson going to make an impact in his first game for the New York Jets? Is the defense going to keep taking strides in the right direction, or are they going to start going downhill? I remember in the home opener last year for the Jets against the Patriots, I really believe that the Jets had a chance to be in that game, but Zach threw 4 picks. The defense was all over the place against the Patriots that game. We were on top of Mac Jones and on top of the Patriots all game long, but Zach just basically turned the ball over 4 times. You're not going to win a game with those turnovers. But the good news is, even though Zach Wilson's not doing anything flashy and not throwing the touchdown passes and not, doing anything to win us the games, he's also not losing us the games. He has 3 straight games and no turnovers, and I don't think the Jets are 4-0 without that. And I think that's a big factor that Zach Wilson is showing. It's a little stride in his development, and I'm patient with Zach Wilson, so I'm hoping that he can really step up in this game. But all in all, man, this is a really big test for the New York Jets as an organization because we're 5-2 this year. We are the talk of the league. We're on a 4-game winning streak. We're one of the hottest teams in the league. We are winning with a formula of defense. I mean, the defensive line's getting home. Our secondary is locking down. I mean, every single player in the secondary has at least an interception. The linebackers are all over the place. The defense is legit. And we're relying on a running attack. So this is going to be a big test. We lost our best offensive lineman. We lost our best running back. So how is this Jets offense going to be able to get over the hump of no Breece Hall and not having that explosive, 60-yard touchdown every game? So I think that it's going to be a big test for the special teams as well because the Jets are the number 1 special teams in the league right now. And we know that the New England Patriots pride themselves on special teams. And I think special teams is such an underrated piece of football. And I know Patriots fans know that as well. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. And listen, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, whether the Jets win or they lose. I think it's going to be bet the under on it. I think it's going to be a defensive battle.
Tyson?
Jets fans talking soft in this comment section, I want y'all to remember one thing. Give your soul to God, but your ass belongs to me. And it's been that way for 12 straight games.
Change, baby. You're right, Tyson. But it's gonna change.
Slights. I don't give a damn. We can put Jacoby Brissett. We can turn back the tables and put Steve Grogan in at quarterback. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. The Jets are the Jets, and here's the difference, right? We were just talking X's and O's. I like the Jets defense. I've been really high on the Jets defense, but here's the thing. You got to be able to score some points. And I was really high on the Jets before I watched the Broncos game against Mark Rypien. Bro, y'all look trash on offense. Y'all have to score some points. And now that Breece Hall's gone, y'all can't hide alt-right Jimmy Clausen anymore. Was it 3 games with no touchdown passes?
Just so you know, there's not one offense this year that a quarterback looked good against the Broncos defense. Even Justin Herbert looked trash.
Okay, what about the week before that?
Zach Wilson didn't look trash. He just didn't put up numbers.
No, well, you're going to have to put up some numbers against us to beat us. You better Justin Fields that motherfucker because you ain't beating the Patriots, bro. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. I'm not worried about this game. I think we beat y'all handedly. I think the reason why y'all are underdogs is because Vegas knows nobody. Like, y'all are still the Jets. Like, y'all can try to hide behind a little 5-2 record all you want. Nobody's impressed. I'm not impressed by it. You beat a trash Dolphins teams without Tua. Nobody cares. Y'all haven't had a marquee win this season. The Packers, I told you were going to beat the Packers because the Packers are trash, and I look at the Packers 3-4. Y'all haven't had a good win this season. The Jets are still the Jets. Y'all are making strides, though. I've got to give you credit. But here's the thing. In order for you to take that next step, you need a quarterback. and both our teams don't have a quarterback. If Mac Jones is out there, then I'll give y'all a chance. Y'all better hope and pray Mac Jones starts. And here's another thing. If Mac Jones starts, you better hope and pray that he actually fool him into thinking that, give up a touchdown just on purpose, just so he can stay in the game. If that's what I would do with the Jets, because if y'all start dominating Mac Jones like I think what will happen, then if Zappe comes in, then y'all are really screwed. So I don't know how y'all Jets want to play this week. Do you want to make Mac Jones look okay on the first couple of drives so he doesn't get benched? Or do you want to dominate him and risk Zappe fever getting a hold of y'all again? Because I don't got no problems in creating another pandemic in New York City. My bad, New Jersey, that's when y'all play. But yeah, listen, if Mac Jones plays, I think the Jets have a good chance of winning. And I will be rooting for listen, I'm not rooting for y'all to win. Let me take that back. I'm not rooting for y'all to win. I'm rooting for y'all to take Mac Jones out the game. Okay? I don't know what Keenan Williams, maybe Mac Jones does a little dirty slide where he tries to kick somebody under the nuts because he's prone to do because he's a dirty fucking player. If he does that, I give y'all every opportunity to take him out. I want Mac Jones gone. Give him the who took Brady out the game? I can't even remember now.
Mo Lewis.
Give him the Mo Lewis treatment so we can get Zappe in there. Give him the Mo Lewis treatment. And then we'll all be good. But I have the Patriots winning this game. Very low scoring game. I don't think both offenses do anything. I would say probably 2-0 safety. Safety probably wins the game. I don't trust your offense, and I don't trust my offense with Mac Jones. But if Zappe comes in there, it's going to be a blowout. So, yeah, like I said, give your hearts and souls to God, but your ass belongs to me. The Jets are still the Jets in my book until proven otherwise. But if you go out there this week and prove me wrong, listen, our season's over. As a matter of fact, you have a chance, Richie, to end our season permanently. It would be officially to me a wrap if y'all go out there and beat us, because it's a wrap. There's no coming back from 3-5. Like we were 2-4 last season, when we went on a run. We're 3-4 now, so another loss, and I'm writing the season off. So Richie, do what you need to do, end our season, but with Mac Jones at quarterback.
What's your score?
That's all I got to say.
What's your score prediction?
Oh, I got 2-0 Jets.
Oh my God. Richie, what was yours again?
I gotta give a quick shout out to my guy Hennessy, because I couldn't agree more. Shout out Hennessy. We don't want to see Zappe like we didn't want to see Skyler. This is the same thing we heard leading up to the Dolphins game. All the Dolphins fans are like, oh, you don't want to see Skyler. If you see Skyler come out there, you're done. We saw Skyler trash.
Skyler had no preparation. You don't want to see
Zappe. We're going to see Zappe on Sunday. Trash, baby. Let me know, Hennessy. I love it. But no, I got the Jets. I got the Jets winning this game 21-17.
Wow. Talk to me, Bills News Consolidated. What do you think about their game?
Yeah, man, I think this is a great matchup. Like I already mentioned Zach Wilson, this being like a turning point in his career, and I think this is another opportunity for Mac Jones. I mean, Mac Jones, first-round pick, right, 15th overall, injured his ankle, he's been out. I think, if anything, his struggles last week could possibly be due to maybe rust or maybe not practicing as much. So maybe Belichick is
of the not going to let you get away with that one, buddy. Nope, he had 90% of the reps in practice. I don't want to hear it.
Is that okay? So good to know. Good to know. So it's not it, but it's just I think you still got to give Mac Jones an opportunity to prove himself, right? I don't know if he's been given a fair shake at this yet. I think Bill Belichick is still trying to feel him out and this is an opportunity for him. Like he's up against the wall. Pressure is on Mac Jones to perform. Like this is your game, bro. And same with Wilson. Like this is your game. Step up. And I think this is gonna be a hard fought freaking battle. AFC East divisional game here. I mean, where else would you rather be? Like Mark Levy said, baby. Let's see this thing. I think this is gonna be a close game. I'm gonna go with the Jets. Actually, I'm gonna say 17-16 New York Jets. Take care of business here. Let's go.
Dang, I was literally thinking 17-16 Jets.
Oh,
that's crazy.
That's wild.
But then I couldn't come to it because if the Jets go 6-2, Tyson, I'm gonna be so mad at y'all, man. Y'all can't let these bums go 6-2.
Debut of the black helmets, baby. Debut of the Black Helmets.
You cannot let these bums think that they actually have hope, man.
TD's scared, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Jets just so y'all can lose.
And
so 17-16. Jets. I got y'all winning, Richie.
You're just saying that. I want more analysis.
I hope I'm jinxing you.
Bills News had a great thoughts of each team, and you're just giving us a score prediction. Come on, TD, you're better than that.
Bro, what is there to think about? Both y'all teams trash. Both your teams got a trash quarterback. Both of your teams overly delusional. Let's keep it 100. You want me to analyze that?
It's delusional. I'm realistic. What are you talking about?
Man, you over here crying about Zappe over Mac with both of them.
You crying over Skylar over Tua. Oh, what are you talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, go get your Zappe vaccines.
Zappe
man, fevers.
You can't even call Jets fans can't be classified as delusional yet because they've been backing it up for now.
Oh my gosh.
For now.
That is true. We can't. I mean, yeah.
For
it's
now,
early.
It's
early. Talk to me in week 8. Let's see.
4-game win streak, baby. We riding high.
You win this game, and then I'll give you a little respect, Richie.
Who y'all play next week? Y'all play Buffalo next week?
Yeah.
I know we play twice in 3 weeks.
Yeah, and then we both have the same bye week.
Perfect.
And then we verse again.
Perfect.
Big test. I'm nervous. Come on, Josh Allen, I'm ready for you. We got to get through the Patriots.
All right, so listen, the Miami Dolphins this weekend. We have the Detroit Lions.
You better win that game, just like the Patriots should have beat the Bears.
I agree. I ain't gonna lie, I agree. Yeah, we got the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions are good on offense and they suck on defense. It's just a matter of whose offense can put up more points than the other offense. I think that this might actually end up being a shootout. And it's about who could put up more. Because our defense is depleted. We done lost 7 corners between corners and safeties. We got 7 guys out. And basically we're starting the guy that we didn't even want to start at all in Noy Benogamy, even though he got the game-winning touch interception thrown right to him by Pickett. Yeah, Mr. Pick himself. But the Miami Dolphins, listen, I already said we're going to win 3 straight. We already won 1 of them. I actually think we were going to win 5 straight. So we got 4 more to go because of our schedule. These are easy games for us that I think we can beat them all. So we just got to do what we got to do, and this is going to be our playoff run right here. We win these next 4, we'll come out with enough wins at the end of the season to get into the playoffs. So Miami Dolphins over the Detroit Lions, 34-28. What do y'all have on this?
Your defense?
Richie? No, I don't. Go ahead, Richie. What you got on this one?
I mean, your defense low-key won you that game, by the way, against the Steelers.
Yeah, but you act like the Steelers got an offense.
Yeah, you're right. Pickett. I really thought Pickett was going to do. He's going to have a signature moment on Sunday night. Your reaction was priceless, by the way. I enjoyed your stream that night. But yeah, I think this is a game it's a must win for the Dolphins. If you guys really want to make a push, I mean, you have a winning record right now. You're in the playoffs right now if the season ended today. And if you really want to, because the AFC is about to get really tight. You know, I think the Raiders have a chance to go on a run. They start off really slow. The Chargers are losing. Like, what's going on with the Chargers? You know, one of the AFC North teams is going to start taking off between the Ravens and the Bengals. So if you look at the AFC conference, it's pretty crazy that the Jets are where they're at right now, that we position ourselves in this situation where we just need to go 5-5 the rest of the way, and we have 10 wins, or 6-4 the rest of the way, and we have 11 wins. So if the Dolphins want to take advantage of this schedule, TD, you're 100% correct. They have to go on a win streak, and this is the time for them to do that. Yeah. And if you look at the schedule, I mean, there's no reason why the Dolphins should not go on a win streak, barring another injury, the crucial injury to their team. So I have the Dolphins winning this game like 27-21 or something like that. I think, you know, Tua definitely started off the game on fire in that game, and I was like, damn, Tua is back. But then he kind of came back down to earth, and he kind of struggled in his first game back, missing a lot of throws, missing a lot of throws, to be honest with you. But your defense really carried you in that game. And even though you're banged up on defense, I still think you're going to get the job done and beat the 1-5 Lions team. Because if you don't, you're back to 4-4. I don't know.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. We
Trap
can't
game.
No, we'll win. Tyson, what you think about this game?
What's the line on that game?
It's a great question.
Like 3.5 favorites or something like that.
I need to see the line. Is it like 3.5?
I'm looking for it now.
Well, my thoughts are before when TD gets the line is that Detroit, bro, like y'all gotta beat Detroit. 3.5. That's about figured. This game is in Detroit, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Okay. Like I said, my opinion is pretty much Detroit sucks, man. Come on, bro. We shut them out, dog. Like y'all gotta beat Detroit. If you're a Dolphins fan and you have playoff aspirations, which you all do, you gotta win games like this. You can't afford to drop games like this, bro. Like they're the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Tua didn't look, like I said, he had like 4 drop picks, which I counted. The offense did look pretty good, but like I said, once the Pittsburgh defense found out that as long as you can take away those quick crossing routes, those quick slants to Tyreek and Waddle, what really good is their offense? Like you notice that that first drive that Tua had was literally snap the ball, throw it. Snap the ball, throw it. Once you take away that crap, nobody's afraid of the Dolphins offense, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's been 5 games since. That's crazy. 5 games, no Waddle or Tyreek Hill touchdown. That's insane to me. Like y'all supposed to have this high-powered offense, and y'all haven't shown anything this season besides the Ravens game, and we all know why that happened. Looking at the Ravens, but I still think, honestly, bro, I don't see how y'all lose this game. Detroit. I'm not going to sit up here just because I'm going to hate on the Dolphins and pick against them. I think that the Dolphins should and will win this game. I don't know. It might be closer than what I think. If anything, the Dolphins defense should be able to shut down Jared Goff. But no, I got the Dolphins winning this game. I just can't in the right mind think of how they lose to the Lions. I just don't see it.
But there's an upset every week. The Buccaneers losing to the Panthers. Who would have thought that? I picked the Buccaneers in my survival pool, and I'm still pissed off about it.
The Jets losing to the Patriots. Who would have ever thought?
I mean, that is likely.
I mean, that's everybody thinks. I mean, that's a normal.
Bills News Consolidated. We're gonna get your take in a second, but if you are a Patreon member, this is your time to go to the Patreon and click the link so that you can come on the show and chop it up with us for a little. This is your time now. We're calling all Patreon members.
We got people lined up right now, so if you want to join in, now's the time. Get in line.
Yes, all Patreon members, your time is now. So Bills News Consolidated, what do you got on the Dolphins game?
Yeah, I think understanding the Dolphins, I think the way to beat them is keeping that offense on the sidelines, right? I mean, you got Tua, you got Tyreek Hill, even Jalen Waddle was balling out, the 7th best offense in the NFL, number 2 in passing. So the way you do that for the Lions is by running the football. So you got to look at the Lions and you look and you see, okay, they're 10th in the NFL at running the football. With the top 10 offense running the football, pretty decent. Is that enough to keep Tua and the Miami Dolphins on the sidelines not scoring points? I don't think it is, unfortunately, in this game. I think it's just too much. Tua, Tyreek Hill. I mean, Buffalo, we saw it firsthand in Buffalo. It's just dominant. So that offense just going to be too much for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff is capable of slinging the rock, making all the throws on the football field too. So he is capable of maybe coming back, if they do get down in this game. But I don't think it's going to be as high of a scoring game as people think, just because I think the Lions know they got to run it, keep Tua on the sidelines. So I'm going to go a little bit lower scoring. I'm going to say like 24 to like 16 Miami.
So Miami's about to go 5-3, as we should match with the Jets when they lose, so we can start having some normalcy.
You picked us to win, though. I don't understand. That makes no sense.
I picked you to win so you can lose.
Aha, that's what I wanted.
Maybe that's the key. But anyway, again, thank everybody for their takes on last week and this week. We want to go ahead now and bring in our Patreon members one by one. We want to give each and every one of them one question, and we want to be able to answer it and move to the next person because we have a lot of people backstage. So we want to try to be efficient with taking the questions. All right. So Richie, if you want to go ahead and start letting them in so that we can hear from our Patreon members and what they have to say, ask, or tell us about.
Let's do it. But before we do that, guys, let's hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 500 likes.
Oh my the show. Gosh, come on, y'all.
People watching with just 330 likes. If you guys are enjoying this edition of the AFC East Roundtable, please do us a favor. Hit the hell out of that like button, or should I say smash the hell out of that like button like Dan Mitchell would say. It really does help out the channel, guys. Hit that thumbs up. And, of course, subscribe. We hit 5,000 subscribers on the AFC East Roundtable, and we want to thank each and every one of you guys for all the consistent support here on the channel. So run up the thumbs up, guys, and let's go. All right. First caller, we got Thomas in the building. What's up, Thomas?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? TD,
Great.
Richie,
What's going on, homie?
Master at work, and new guy. Hey, I don't got a lot. My only question is for you, TD. When you gonna stop flip flopping on my man Tua? When you gonna stop?
Don't we answer this every week?
We do, but that's because that's what you do. You flip flop. One week you're apologizing, the next week you're trashing. He's been out for 3 weeks. He's a little rusty.
One week he's playing well, and 1 week he's playing like trash. It sounds about accurate.
See when he came out there and literally looked like, look at him saying, doesn't make any sense. How could he be rusty when he went out there and went down the field in like less than 10 seconds?
He wasn't rusty. That's an excuse from Dolphin fans.
That's what I'm saying. How does he look rusty?
He wasn't rusty. He just had a bad game after the first 2 drives. It's that simple.
And that's because nobody wants to give the Steelers credit for adjusting to the offense that they were being shown. They got their asses handed to them in the first 2 drives, and then they adjusted.
Bro, they adjusted for the next 10 drives. Like, are we gonna adjust? Is our quarterback gonna adjust?
Just like we adjusted on ours, they didn't score either.
But did our offense?
I was getting over 250 yards and a touchdown being trash.
Bro, I watched that game. Y'all were trash.
The Dolphin fans.
Who are you trying to fool?
Bro,
the Steelers are one of the worst teams in the league, bro. Y'all scored 16 points on them. 16.
And we scored 42 on Buffalo.
What,
I mean, shit happens.
How
Can't
many
we just be happy for a win? We can't be happy with a win. No, we just got to trash every day. We got to bring ourselves down and hate on ourselves. That's all I'm saying.
We're not hating on ourselves. We're speaking facts. We're analyzing the game for what it is. And if there are such things as victories that are ugly, we're going to take the victory, but we're going to talk about what we didn't do well, because we can't afford to do those things when we run into Buffalo again, when we run into the Jets again, when we play New England again. We cannot afford to have sloppy play even though we won, because every team, we're not going to win playing like that. We're not going to beat Kansas City playing like that. You're not going to beat Buffalo playing like that. You're not going to beat the top teams in the league playing like that. We enjoy the win, but we will not accept the way that we played. And I'm sorry. I just got to call it how it is.
Well, I hope that you are wrong, and I hope that you're apologizing again next Monday. That's all I'm going to say.
Every time I'm wrong, I apologize.
Next Monday, you play the Lions. You play the Lions. You know when TD needs to apologize? When y'all win a playoff game with Tua. That's when he should apologize.
I'm trying to make the playoffs. I'm trying to make the playoffs first.
We ain't got time to wait for all that. This is a week-to-week show, so it's week-to-week.
There's no week-to-week in this. Y'all got to look at it like a marathon. You got to look across the pond, bro. There's no, we beat the Lions. At least we freaking won. What kind of mentality? That's a Dolphins loser mentality.
That's the defense, right?
Bum-ass law. When you accept those type of wins, when you should be blowing teams out, that's why you never make the playoffs. That's why you never win a playoff game. That's why. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how a fan base can have that type of mentality. It's unbelievable to me.
Well, listen. I know that
we appreciate the call, man. You got us fired up today, as always.
I always love doing that. I always love stirring the pot. Stir it and stir it and stir it.
I appreciate it.
That's what you love you,
man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man.
All right, man. But that's our fan base, man. At the end of the day,
I know, bro. Man, TD, I thought my fan base was. My fan base is pretty bad, but yours is. Y'all need to be put in a mental cycle.
There is nothing.
Mentally.
There is nothing ever negative to talk about in a win.
Y'all need some psychotherapy or whatever the hell it is, bro. Y'all fan base.
We're going back into the Jets fan base. The man of the hour is back, and he's Jimmy Casket.
Jimmy!
You guys think the Jets are done because AVT and Breece Hall, some of our best players, are out. And I'm sad about this, but our O-line has some nice stuff, and we'll be able to adapt. And on the bright side, this will finally put some pressure on the passing game, which we'll have to utilize it properly. Because for the past couple of games, they just ran the ball. And Zach Wilson, the other receiving corps, did nothing. So now it is out their chance to actually do something and to get better. Because y'all already know Zach Wilson, Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore, and Corey Davis are going to turn up on y'all. Also, our run game is not dead yet because Michael Carter is one of the best running backs in this division. And we have James Robinson, which will help a lot. So I think we'll roll through the Patriots if they start Mac Jones. I'm hoping they don't realize that rookies make mistakes, sometimes have bad games, and they bench Zappe. So hopefully the Pats give up on Zappe. So I think we'll.
You don't
win
sound as confident as you are every week, Jimmy Casket.
I really don't want Zappe.
I hear a little bit of hesitancy in your voice this week, Jimmy Casket. Being that you can see the future, have you seen something that we don't know about?
Yeah, you're usually coming on with proclamations.
I'm starting to get back to where you were last week.
Look, man, Zappe is the real deal. Okay, he's actually.
Oh, he knows it. He's from the future.
Look. People have bad games. It happens. Okay, it happens. Hopefully, the Patriots give up on him. Honestly, I really do hope they give up on him. Hopefully they don't realize that quarterbacks sometimes have bad games, and they don't start him against the Jets. They start Mac Jones. That's what I'm hoping.
Jimmy is from the future, and I love it what I'm hearing. He's seen something. He's seen something in the future.
Even if they still start Zappe, I think we'll win. It'll be a closer game than the Dolphins and a harder game than the Dolphins. So, but if they start Mac Jones, it'll be like easy, like the Dolphins, like easy work.
Are you gonna keep living off of that Dolphins victory, man?
No, because we have other victories to live off of. 5 of them.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy Casket. I can't wait till y'all lose.
Week.
I can't wait till y'all lose. I want to hear your voice because you've been too cocky the last few weeks.
Well, I think we'll lose against Buffalo. We'll lose against Buffalo. Don't worry.
There you go.
But it's not going to be a blowout, all right? We'll only lose by like 7 points. They're not going to blow us out.
Anybody who loses to Josh Allen is trash. This year. This year, Josh Allen, if you lose to him, you're trash.
We're not going to end up like the Pittsburgh, all right? We'll only lose by 7 points.
All right, Jimmy, give me your final score prediction with Mac Jones and then with Zappe.
If they start Mac Jones, we're winning 24-10. But if they start Zappe, we'll win 27-24.
All right.
I don't believe you, Jimmy. I don't believe you.
Well, Jimmy got us winning either way. Jimmy, we appreciate the call, and I hope
it'll be close with Zappe, though. It'll be close.
Yeah, man.
We're still gonna get the win.
We hope that we see you for a 5th straight victory week because we're living on a high, man.
Can't wait to celebrate the win next week.
Let's go. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate the call. He's always there. I love it. Oh, man. So, again, guys, if you want to join in and become a Patreon member, you can join in the show and talk some football with us. We got another great Jets fan tuning in. Again, Jets Unleashed is in the house. What's good, buddy?
Hello. How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Man.
We're talking about bad QBs, mom. Zappe fever, man. I see his symptoms, man. Delusional, man. Zappe ain't that, man. Zappe threw 2 interceptions to a horrible secondary, and you expect him to somehow beat the Jets. That's better that we have 2 lockdown corners. Master, what delusion? You must be having some type of fever because there's some delusions in here.
Really? Listen, I say what I got to say, man. Yeah, like I said, I want y'all to talk that shit. I want y'all to talk that shit now. I will
be back here next week either way, so we will see. I'm here. I'm a good man, man. I don't leave when things get tough. I stay here. I'm ready to go. And TD, dude, you could be almost 5 teams. I don't know who's tanking more, the Steelers or the Dolphins. Man, they can't even catch INTs,
Ain't nobody tanking.
Man, it seems like Tua was, man. Almost INTs, dude. 5 INTs. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Come on.
Did he throw any?
Yeah, you got lucky.
It ain't luck. It's execution.
Oh, yeah.
He puts a
He's
perfect
throwing
spin.
it to the Steelers. Dude, he's throwing it to the Steelers, man.
He put a perfect spin on it.
Yeah, white Tua, man. They just can't catch for some reason.
Oh,
but dude.
Well, Jen, at least that's a great call. So I want you to finish off with what your score prediction is going to be for this Jets-Patriots game and how the Jets, what they need to do to win.
Well, if it's Mac Jones, we're destroying them, dude. I sing a blowout win against them. If that is Zappe's in there, it's still gonna be a blowout because he sucks either way. So
I'm clipping that. Oh, you're gonna be a little high.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. Unleashed. You know what? It's gonna come down to this. Okay, watch. It's gonna be fourth quarter. 10 seconds left. Zappe looks. He throws touchdown, and it's 7-31 Jets.
Oh yeah, you're getting clipped, buddy. You're definitely getting clipped.
I'm happy, dude. Let's go.
Least, I hope that you don't get clipped, my friend, because that means we win. So, I'll see you on Victory Monday. I hope on my channel.
Victory Monday.
And we appreciate you. We appreciate.
Shut up. Let's go. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, man. That was awesome. It's great.
I love it. I love the energy, man. I love the energy.
It feels great, man. Hopefully you don't have to clip that, right, Tyson?
Yeah,
all right.
Y'all hit the like button. Punch the like button.
Hey, bro. Listen, man. You come on here talking that shit.
Oh, no, of course.
Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel.
Let's go, baby. All right. Now we got a Buffalo Bills fan representing.
Oh, nice.
Yo, baby. What's
Let's
up?
go.
How you doing, Matt? Doing good?
Good. How are you, man?
Doing great, man.
Good.
Good to see you on the show.
Y'all need to get back on that bye week.
Like the fan cave. Got the Bills gear behind you,
I got
rocking.
the Josh Jacks. I got the jerseys. I got the Funko. My wife does it up. But the Jets game versus the Patriots. I got the Jets winning. I don't think many people have the Patriots winning. But if the Patriots win, I don't
Vegas
think
does.
I'd be surprised.
Did you just say that nobody has, bro? Vegas has his favorite.
That's weird.
Vegas has them winning.
How is that weird? Because they're the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, I might be wrong on that.
What the hell are you talking about?
My master has a way of making me change my mind a little bit sometimes. But the Jets' defense looks good. The one thing that might cost them the most, even more than the Breece Hall injury, is the Elijah Vera Tucker injury. That's a tough one right there. You had a really good all-star guard who just went down, and ask the Bills when we had that, terrible run-blocking offensive line, how it looked when we tried to run the ball. And that's all the Jets have is running the ball. So, yeah, you might be right on that one, Master. So, you know what? I'm gonna go with you, Master, at work. I got the Patriots winning this one 17-13.
All right, let's go Green Bay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen. That's going to be a blowout easily. It's like 45-13. It's going to be horrible. That game's going to be that. If you're a Dolphins fan or you're a Jets fan, I know Master Work doesn't give a damn. He'll probably watch it just to watch Aaron Rodgers get crushed. But yeah, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a rough game. Bills are undefeated coming off a bye week since McDermott's been the head coach. I don't see it. Matt's talking about Mai Tais and pina coladas. It's going to be score-a-lotta. It's going to be bad. It's going to be rough. And Josh is running on all cylinders. His one hiccup game, the bad game he had that TD talked about was the Dolphins game. TD's out of here for some reason. I don't know where he went. The one bad game that Josh has every year this year was that Dolphins game. And it wasn't even that bad of a game. It was,
Stop.
It was a rough game. You know the bad
games Josh Allen have every year. 190 yards or 200. He put up 400 versus the Dolphins. Stop trying to replace it because you lost. Stop trying to replace it because you lost. You lose games every year. You lose games. Right? No, this was more like the Tennessee game of last that y'all usually go through.
Those days are over, man.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
we reserve those days for Tua turned the ball over.
He still got a poopy game to come. Don't worry about it. It's probably going to be this weekend versus Green Bay.
And y'all going to see it.
And I'm going to laugh Man, I'm going to laugh my behind off, too.
Y'all about to get smashed when y'all see us again 42-7.
Yeah, like I said, any team that lose to Josh Allen, trash. How about that?
Y'all in December.
How about that? We ain't lose to you this
December.
year. We ain't lose to you this year.
The Chiefs are trash, I guess.
Yeah, well, they are. They are then, but they ain't the Dolphins.
You will be.
They ain't the Dolphins. Talk about Buffalo, the team to beat. Well, we beat you.
You did one time in 5 years.
That's right. That's all that matters. What have you done for me lately?
It's cool.
What have you done for me lately?
Again, we'll serve you up something cold. It's gonna be
tuna. Yeah, you gotta wait to the future.
Sushi.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's my sushi platter ready.
Y'all still holding that L. You're still holding that L.
No, we'll hold it for now.
We coming.
We'll give it back to you in December.
Hey man, we're coming for you next week.
Here's your L
Keep
back.
it in your pocket.
It's gonna be.
You're gonna get twins.
It's gonna be 9-1 the last few seasons. Stop it.
Bro,
every dog finds a bone every now and then, even a blind one.
Y'all bitter about that loss.
No, we're not bitter.
Y'all are straight bitter. Y'all thought this was your undefeated season.
And what are you bitter about, TD? Why don't you tell me what you're bitter about?
Richie, this ain't even include you, Richie. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Richie.
It does, because you guys sit there and hold this nonsense about the Jets beating y'all 40-17.
I'm telling now you got to talk about another team beating us. Speak for yourself.
We're gonna give it back just like we did the Patriots last year.
Y'all ain't getting nothing back.
We held that L, and then we gave it back twice.
Well, y'all ain't getting nothing back. We're gonna hand y'all the L the Jets gave us.
You're not gonna make the playoffs for us to have to give it back to you twice.
Bro, listen, it's a successful season when y'all don't win the Super Bowl, and that ain't happening.
It's a successful season for you when you don't make the playoffs.
We'll make it this year.
We'll end it off with this.
We'll probably wax y'all again.
You're not gonna touch us in the playoffs because you won't be there.
We're gonna beat them 3 times this year, Dolphin fans.
We'll end off the weekly caller with my guy with this. Next week, this guy's gonna be on here and saying, "Damn, I'm afraid of our matchup against the Jets this week."
1-0.
That's what's gonna happen, baby.
1-0, baby.
Calling it. All right, buddy. We appreciate the call, man.
You up for that game in December.
All right, bro. We appreciate you, bro. As always.
Love you too, man. You be good.
All right, man.
They coming for your throat, TD. They coming for you.
I don't care. Boy, I tell you, boy. If Buffalo lose that next game, I swear, boy. Listen, boy. I'm telling you.
That game?
I gotta go live for all our games, but yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you, man.
We got another Jets fan tuning in. What's good?
Hello. Yo. How are you guys?
Yeah, how are you, man?
If you guys don't remember me, I was the guy that said the Steelers were gonna win against the Dolphins. But I will say, the Dolphins did get lucky there. The Dolphins got extremely lucky
against the Steelers.
Well,
yeah, against the Steelers. Because the Steelers dropped so many picks, so many. It's just basic. It's just a basic thing. The Steelers just dropped so many interceptions in that game.
Yeah, everybody talk about the dropped interceptions. They didn't happen.
They missed the opportunity. I'm blaming the Steelers. They missed the opportunity to get the ball. And you guys excelled in getting your opportunity to get interceptions. They were the Steelers' fault there, but that doesn't mean that you guys deserve to win. You guys were not lucky. You were lucky. If they had hands, you guys would have lost that game. Am I not wrong? And again, about the Patriots, really, if we keep it close, I'm gonna be happy. The Patriots have done way too much in my life mentally for me to be like, oh, we're going to destroy them.
Yeah,
all the time.
That's where I'm at.
But so I can't be like I can't be like, they're a fish out of water or whatever. I can't be like that. It's still the Patriots. They could Bill Belichick could still Bill Belichick. He knows how to game plan. But here's the thing: I still have the Jets winning this one, but I have it 17-14. Jets.
Let's go. Very, very realistic take on the game. I appreciate.
Yeah. I just don't believe that the Patriots are dead. I just don't believe the Patriots are dead, and they don't have. I will say they are fundamentally ruining both their quarterbacks. both Mac and Bailey.
I agree. I agree with you.
They were winning both, especially with that game. You're really expecting like a guy, Bailey Zappe, to make you come back from a 10-point deficit, and then the defense gives up all those touchdowns and him to be like not doing hero ball. You know what I mean? Like him not doing hero ball. If you have him in that game the full time, I feel like it probably would have been a blowout the other way. It probably would have been a blowout the other way. You see how he, like, the first 2 drives, he went in and he the offense scored 2 touchdowns. So you can't be like, so I don't think anyone could be like, Mac Jones could do that too. I don't think Mac Jones could do that, to be honest. And I feel like if they had Bailey Zappe in most of the game, they would have won that game.
Thank you. Finally, a reasonable take. Finally.
No. I've been hearing like tons of ESPN and stuff like that saying, "Oh, start Mac Jones. Mac Jones and is the rookie of the year." Like, but that doesn't mean anything. It's about this year. This year he hasn't been good. Bailey Zappe has been good. You can't say, "Oh, this guy deserves the right to be the starting quarterback." Just let him go through his slump. When you as a team are like, well, I don't want to like do that. I want to warm up the hand. I want to warm up the hot hand here. This guy is the hot hand. Go with the hot hand. Like they did the same thing with Tom Brady. They did the same thing with Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe got hurt. They went with the hot hand in Tom Brady. So, or if you want to go the other way, Tony Romo and Dak Prescott. You went with the hot hand. And sometimes you can't go with, the guy that has the rookie of the year campaign or whatever. You can't go with that. You got to go with the guy that has the hot hand, because it's not about last year. It's about this year. So that's what I feel about it.
I appreciate that call. I think you're very realistic with your Jets take, and I'm happy that someone came on here to agree with Tyson's take on the Patriots. We appreciate the call, my friend, and hopefully we'll see you next week and your prediction comes true.
I'll be here win or loss. I don't really care. Like, I wasn't expecting them to go to the playoff this year anyway, so I'm not.
All right, so we'll see you next week regardless. Next week, rather, not next year. Great call there. It's great to see some Jets Nation represented. But now we move over to the Buffalo Bills again. What up, Troy?
Hey, guys, what's happening?
What's up,
Bills
Troy?
News Consolidated. Troy Gabrielson. I love your channel. Watch everything. I'm one of the first likes you always get.
I see you, Troy. Awesome, man.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting take on all the games, but I'm going to say on the Jets New England game, I see it being a closer fought game. Within 3 points, you give her 4 points, give or take. Either way, I can't really say. I really thought the Jets were hurt when they lost the running back. I think they got a good pickup, but I do think it's going to take them a couple weeks to get used to your team. So you'll be more ready for Buffalo than you're going to be ready for New England. But
yeah, I agree.
For what that is, with that running back, it might hurt you guys and give New England a favor here. So that would make Master real happy. You know, but
the only thing that will make me happy is seeing Mac Jones carted off.
Yeah, I know. But I had Mac Jones as a backup on one of my DraftKings, so he only got me a point because they pulled him out. I wasn't happy about that. But I do think if they give Mac this start and they stick with him, because the whole team picked him as a captain and they believe in him, the team as a whole, just to not have a controversy, they need to go with him, let him screw it up a few games, and then start talking about it. But for now, stand behind Mac and believe in him. Give him a chance, you know? He was there for you last year and got you to the playoffs.
He had his chance, bro. He had it. Why do people keep saying give Mac a chance? He had a chance. He had a chance and he blew it. How many chances do you want us to give him, bro?
What do you mean? The playoffs?
Why is he
Going to the
getting this
playoffs and
sympathy?
losing to us last year?
He didn't get us to the
blowing it?
playoffs. Our defense got us there.
Well, he was your quarterback, though.
I don't give a damn. He's not my quarterback.
Then your team picked him as a captain, so the team believes in him.
I'm not responsible for that.
Yeah. but that you don't want to cause controversy on the team because that's going to mess everything up.
Controversy.
I know you do. Hey, I now I got Josh back in my lineup for the rest of the year, so I don't care what Mac
Josh,
in or not.
Josh who? Josh who?
Your daddy.
Oh,
and
okay.
you said, TD,
the
you
same one that
said
lost.
on the AFC East predictions that the Dolphins were going to lose to the Lions. Go back and watch it, everybody. TD said he was going to be honest for once and said he was going to lose to the Lions. Go watch it, everybody.
Get him off,
Say that
get
again,
him off
Troy.
the screen.
He said that they were going to lose to the Lions, TD, on the AFC East prediction page when he finally admitted he loves Josh and that he has him on his fantasy team and that we were going to go to the Super Bowl and everything else. He said right there that the Lions were going to beat the Dolphins. I don't know if it's true. That's what you said, your words.
Bro,
you can get that snippet, TD, and make a video.
You need to go to the Patreon. We put some rules on all Patreon members. You cannot come up here lying, talking about I love Josh Allen.
Is he on your fantasy team?
Huh?
Is he on your fantasy team?
Huh?
He's Josh Allen on his
fantasy team, and you predicted him to also go to the Super Bowl and win it.
I have Allen Josh on my fantasy team. I know.
Gotcha. That's the other guy.
Hey, I could show you my lineup. I'll show you my lineup from the weekend that just passed. Josh Allen was not my fantasy quarterback.
Why? Because he didn't play. Hey,
oh my God!
The Bills, I think, are going to have a good game.
Call.
Good talking to everybody. Good seeing you, Bills News Consolidated. Everybody, good luck with your games. I want everybody to stay healthy and no more injuries, guys.
Seriously.
All right, and you hold that
you next week.
Y'all.
That was awesome. Oh, they keep coming for you, TD. They can't help themselves.
No, we better not lose this game, but it's a trap game to me.
King Allen.
Yeah, let's go.
Is this a Josh Allen fan?
You know with the name.
Hello. TD, how dare you say Josh Allen's trash? You know to God he's going to beat you to death with that L we took the last week by 30.
Why you took the L? Why he took the L?
Injuries. You know, like how you lost to the Jets.
God.
Remember that Jets loss? You blame the injuries?
Patreon members are not allowed to make excuses.
But you are?
I don't make excuses. We got W.
Oh, we lost to the Jets because of injury.
Y'all took the L.
I clipped it.
Took the L. Oh, I didn't say we lost to the Jets because of the injuries.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, you did.
No, I
You're lying.
didn't. I never
You're
said
lying.
that. Hey, at the end
Stop
of the day,
lying to
let's
yourself.
go back to the first thing
Josh
you
is
said.
the best quarterback in the
Josh
league.
Allen, he trash. I bet you he don't win MVP. Let's go Mahomes. Let's go Mahomes.
Okay.
Let's go.
I bet my life on
Let's
Holmes
go.
ain't going to win it. Josh will.
Yeah, I bet you Mahomes win the MVP.
He won't.
Let's go
He
Mahomes.
won't.
Let's go. Yeah, because they want to give it to that bum Josh Allen.
He beat him. He beat him in the head-to-head.
It don't matter if he beat him. Man, stop.
He
The AFC runs through Buffalo.
He's going to beat Rodgers.
He ain't beating him in the playoffs.
Okay.
See, Josh Allen, no. I don't want to hear that
Mahomes
crap.
hasn't played a road playoff game ever. He won't have to do that this year.
Y'all cannot sit here and talk about he beat him in the head-to-head. Josh Allen lost to Tua.
There's a good point. There's a
I'm
good
sorry.
point.
What's Tua's
TD,
record
I got
against
a
Josh
point
Allen?
for you.
Josh Allen lost to Tua. End of discussion.
TD.
I don't wanna hear it.
You want Josh Allen to win MVP because the MVP hasn't won a Super Bowl since Peyton Manning.
They ain't winning a Super Bowl regardless, so it don't matter.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
MVPs don't tend to get to Super Bowls.
But miss me with this notion, well, head-to-head, he beat Mahomes. Josh Allen lost to Tua. He don't deserve to be the MVP. End of discussion.
Oh, that's a good point.
Man, I don't know.
Well, when you miss half your team, like I said.
Excuses.
Excuses.
Just like you had the excuses
All right,
against
King
the
Allen, we
Jets, the
appreciate you coming
Bengals,
on
and
fire.
everybody else.
No, listen. I bet you Josh Allen ain't winning MVP. You can clip that.
Oh, I will. I'll be back
hope
every
that
week.
I hope that
Back
bum
every
don't
week
win
for you, and I'll be back for you next week.
Oh, I hope that bum don't win.
Jets media.
I'm with you, King Allen. I agree.
You're coming back for me next week?
MVP, baby.
Yep, coming back for you.
Why is
Sauce ain't had a challenge like you gonna have next week.
Oh yeah.
The number
right.
one quarterback and the number one wide receiver in the
You're
league.
worried about a
He ain't
rookie
played
corner
that yet this year.
You got a rookie
ring.
corner on your mind. How does that make you feel?
Win the ring.
That's how good he is.
Talk about MVP. He ain't even the best quarterback in the division. Tua for MVP. How about that?
Hey, he's talking about a rookie corner.
Tua for MVP.
Tua
put
on
his
a hurdle the AFC East. That's what he's gonna do.
Love that energy from King Allen, man. I'll see you next week. You're gonna be saying you're scared of the Jets. Promise you that. What up, Kyle?
Hey,
Speaking of the Jets,
what's up, boys?
Oh my God, these Jets be showing up lately.
Hey, man, I didn't even do anything yet, man. He already knows what's going on.
Man, hold on, man. Where were the Jets in week 1, 2, and 3? Like I don't get this. Where were the Jets in the first few weeks?
I didn't want to talk about
now
that,
you can't keep them out for the screen. Like, y'all alive.
Man. But
oh my gosh.
That last dude is hilarious. You know he's scared of Sauce Gardner. They already put Tyreek on locks. They already put Waddle on locks. As if Diggs can do anything more than that. But
I mean, do we have to talk about the rest of the receivers? Jamar Chase, Cortland Sutton.
Yeah,
But it's okay.
I mean,
we won't talk about that.
We won't talk about that. I guess 10 tackles too. So it's not like all he does is play coverage too. So let's not
leads
ignore
the league
that.
in pass deflections. Okay, let's move on, Kyle. Sorry.
All right, yeah, let's move on. Next, we got the Patriots, man. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. You guys are ruining two good quarterbacks. I don't know.
Two good quarterbacks. What are you smoking?
If you want, I don't know what you guys are. Belichick's a good game planner, but last week's game plan against the Bears might be the worst I think I've ever seen since an Adam Gase game plan. You're gonna roll out there with two QBs, so none of them have no momentum. While you got Fields running the ball like a running back.
I'm agreeing with you, bro. It's trash. I mean, I don't know what to say about that, but we still gonna beat you.
Man, I am not worried about y'all at all. The only thing
how can you not be worried about a team that's beat your ass for 6 years straight?
You know why? Because I don't care about the past. I care about now. And right now, you guys are in the basement. And after you lose to us, your playoff hopes are dead. So remember that.
Okay. I want you to come back on here too. Ooh, I'm clipping you too. Come on, Jess. Keep coming up here. I'm clipping every last one of you.
I'll be back on here. If you
You thought what I did to the Dolphins was bad in the video? Oh, Jets fan.
Super frustrated.
We won't copyright
the
you.
same noise we had as the first week.
And yeah, please don't. Well, I'll just win it. I'll win that again.
I know our humbling moment is coming, but it ain't to you. I'll tell you that.
Wow. Man.
Okay.
I'll tell you
like
that.
I said, I love it. I love it. Talk that shit.
After that Bears game, Lord have mercy. I don't know what the hell I just watched with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you watched either.
They don't even have a secondary. Come against Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed. Let's get out of here with that shit. Oh no.
Man,
those pick sixes, man.
You're basing a game that the Patriots lost as if that's going to be the same game plan against the Jets.
I hope.
You think anybody in the NFL is worried about Zach Wilson?
Try to run that ball because it ain't going to work.
How are you going to score points?
How are you going to score points? What?
Exactly. We both ain't going to. If Mike Jones out there, we both going to be. Hey, it'll end in a 0-0 tie.
I'll give you this.
0-0 tie.
We lost Breece. We lost AVT. Those are big losses. It's Zach's turn to step up. And Zach remembers, a lot of the rookies, Breece Hall, Breece Hall. Breece Hall wasn't there when we got our ass kicked by the Patriots last year. Zach's coming for revenge. Saul's coming for revenge. Those boys are hungry.
But Zach was there, and what did Zach do? What did Zach do?
Circled. They had
how many picks did Zach throw?
You heard us. You heard him, Tyson.
He hasn't thrown one
dirty
all this
mother
year.
effer.
And even if he does throw one against you, we're not losing that game.
Yeah, you are.
Zach don't have no interceptions.
Yes,
not in the past 3 games
Patriots,
though.
And we are gonna be.
We're talking about against the Patriots.
Who's gonna pick it off? Dude. They might.
Jack Jones.
They might come out.
Duggar, who didn't even play last game, he'll be out there. We got a good secondary.
We could just tell Zach Wilson, all right, you're gonna drop back, wait 2 seconds, and then start running.
And then Judon's gonna fucking get him.
You guys, we can have him do that. It doesn't even matter.
I hope not. Judon.
He's not Justin Fields. He doesn't have that type of athleticism.
I don't know, but what I do know is if the Bears can put up 33, I don't want to know what we're about.
That's not the way you should be looking at NFL games, bro. Just because this team did one thing doesn't mean you could do the same exact thing. If that was the case, there would be half of the league would be 0-17. Stop it.
All right, but real stuff though, Master Work, you're probably one of the funniest Patriots fans I've ever seen. I love your content, bro. I hate Patriots fans, but you one of the good ones. I'm not gonna lie, you're hilarious. Keep talking shit to TD. That shit makes me laugh.
Don't compliment that bum. Him and his trash team.
Man, I compliment this whole channel because y'all be making me laugh, man. I love y'all.
Kyle, I appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully, we're celebrating
You got
Victory Monday at my
Patriots
channel.
fans in backstage, man. Y'all can help me out a little bit.
Yes,
Damn.
Man, ain't no Patriots fans
Appreciate you, Kyle.
backstage.
Yeah, no. Where's Patriots media at? He's your only guy. Not here.
Yeah, don't show up.
All right, so we're getting into the final stretch, the final caller. We got Parks coming in.
Oh, he's a Patriots fan right here.
Hey, the finale.
Y'all got one.
Now,
that's my boy. What's up, bro?
Bro, I've been hearing straight bull, bro. Like, these Jets ain't did nothing. What have you done? What have you done? Matter of fact, we can do it like this. What have the Dolphins, Bills, and the Jets
exactly
done?
What we done, bro?
What have you done? What have you done?
We've won 4 straight games, and we're
That's
versing
it.
the teams
That's
that are
it.
in front of us.
That's it. What have you done in your life? Put it like that.
You're gonna bring out the
What have the Jets, Bills, and the Dolphins done in your
past.
life?
Oh.
Nothing.
What have you done in my life?
Nothing.
How about 2022?
We're still the
bro?
kings of this
That's what
division.
We're fucking talking about right here. We're not talking about the past. Six
Well,
Super Bowl
see,
rings.
I have noticed this. I have noticed this. A person that don't want to talk about the past ain't did shit in the past.
Oh, he talking that
I have
shit.
noticed that.
Bro.
I have noticed that. I have noticed that. I have noticed that about y'all.
About that dynasty
you ain't did. Okay, what have you done this season but win 4 games? What have you done?
5 games.
What the fuck have you done but win 4 games?
5 games.
You ain't did a goddamn thing. You ain't did nothing. Don't get on here talking. You're the Jets. You're the Jets.
Yes,
we don't look at you like you're a real
the
football team. You're the Jets.
We're the Jets Jets, baby.
Oh,
That's it. You haven't done nothing since Joe Namath.
Oh,
Parks,
We never asked your granddaddy how it feel for y'all to win a Super Bowl.
Parks, y'all gonna win this game?
Keep bringing it up.
Yes, we gonna win this game, man. It don't matter who we start. We can put Matt Still work at motherfucking quarterback, and we still gonna win. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are these Jets fans talking about?
Hey, man, we're
like, stop acting like Zach Wilson is that deal or something, man. Come on, he ain't done nothing. What has Zach Wilson done?
Have I said he's done anything?
Mac Jones has done more than him. What the hell has he done?
Boy,
correct.
if these Jets win, boy, this is gonna be.
You're correct.
Fuck, bro.
The Jets ain't winning. The Jets ain't winning. Come on, TD, bro. You know the Jets ain't winning.
No, I
Come
know
on, now,
they
beat
ain't.
the
But
Dolphins.
I know they. Oh. Okay. Oh, I ain't gonna.
What
lie,
I'm saying
that's
though,
so-
TD. But TD, I blame y'all though, because y'all gave these Jets fans hope, bro. Because they beat y'all, they feel like they can beat everybody in the division.
Yeah, I ain't gonna debate that. I'm still.
I blame
like,
y'all.
oh my
I blame
God.
y'all. If we put our foot in them Jets' ass, Richie, you won't be saying nothing. We don't want to hear from y'all no more. We like our hoes quiet. We like when y'all was quiet. Don't come on here with this motherfucking arrogance and this ego. Go back to being humble, bro.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Hey,
this
dog,
gonna be
we're on a
funny.
4-game winning streak. Everything we're talking is being backed up.
Man, okay. How many games have you won this season?
5.
That's it, bro. It's a 17-game season, man. When are y'all gonna learn, bro?
Of course, we got a long way to go.
Yes, you do. So don't get on here talking, man. Don't worry. You finna lose. You finna lose Sunday. Don't even worry about it. You finna lose.
Parks,
You
I
finna
want
lose. And when you lose to us, what you gonna say?
That hurt you so much.
And when you lose to us, what you gonna say?
That we got a loss and we're back to 5-3.
That's all it's gonna be, because you finna lose two. You finna lose to us twice, bro.
The winning streak is gonna end eventually. We're not gonna go and become freaking 15-2. I think I can say that. We're gonna lose eventually. Our humbling moment is coming, and we're on a 4-game win streak. It's gonna end.
And how would that feel, Richard, that your humbling moment comes to us?
I mean, it would definitely sting because
It
I
would
know
feel
how
like
much
that's
you guys
felt for him for the
have
past
built up.
6 years.
Hey, bro, you
Nah,
guys
I got-
better
I
of
got-
us for 12 straight games, and I understand that. Patriots.
And it's gonna be 13.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see about that. We'll
It's
see.
about to be 13. Why y'all acting like y'all have done something, man? Why you acting like Elijah Barry Tucker ain't out, bro? That's gonna hurt you the most, bro.
That is
gonna hurt you the most.
So
You're
hold on,
100% right.
Park. I gotta ask you a
You're
question.
100% right.
If y'all lose, are you gonna show up here next week?
Oh yeah, I'll be here.
And what are you gonna say?
They beat us. See, there ain't nothing else that I can say. What could I say, man?
I'm just making sure.
Hey, man. I just love how you guys still looking at us as we're the Jets, and that Jets.
Because you are the
your
Jets.
brain
That's
is the
all
same
you
old
are.
Jets.
What have you done? We done heard the
We're on
same
a-
thing with Jimmy Clausen. We done heard the same thing with Mark Sanchez. We done heard all this, man. What's so different now?
What's so different now? our general manager, our head coach, the talent on this roster. We are dealing.
You talking about Flavor Flav of the San? You talking about Flavor Flav of San Francisco? The hype man of San Francisco, your coach?
Yeah,
that's who you talking about. The hype man of San Francisco who ain't did nothing.
5-1 since he's been
That's who you talking about.
Bro.
You talking about Flavor Flav? I know you didn't just bring up Flavor Flav of San Francisco, man. Come on, man. Come on, Richie. Now, come on. You gotta come better than this, now, baby.
So you don't like Salah?
Who? What has he done?
He's in year 2 and he's 5-2 right now. What more do you want from him?
You know, it's a lot of coaches that start off hot. You know, it's a lot of coaches that start off hot in their first 2 years and they don't do nothing. Ask Adam Gates for the Dolphins. Ask Brian Flores for the Dolphins.
Salah already has more wins this season than he had all of last year, so he was not hot last season, by the way. 4 wins last year, already have 5 this year. You're telling me that's not an improvement?
Oh my goodness, man. So what you think? So you think Zach Wilson's just gonna go off, huh?
No,
I really
didn't.
didn't care about this game. Now I gotta watch every.
We gotta stay with our winning formula. Run the damn football and play defense and win on special teams. That's a dub.
You're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. In Master at Work, my OG Master at Work just told you this. Do not look at the Bears game and think that we got that same game plan against you. Let me tell you how we beat you, bro. We're gonna shut down your running game and we're gonna make Zach Wilson beat us. Now, do you think he can do that?
Now, we asked Zach Wilson to win us.
No, this is a yes or no answer. Fuck the dumb shit. Stop beating around the bush. Yes or no?
Yes.
Stop lying, man. That's why you think you just finna beat around the bush, man. You finna walk around that question, man. Come on now. Stop lying.
I don't walk around the question. I'm telling you the context of the situation. This Jets.
What's the context of the situation then, man?
The Jets asked Zach Wilson to beat. The only time they asked Zach Wilson to win us a game this year, he came through and won, and that was against the Steelers. Since then, we've been running well and playing defense where we haven't had Zach Wilson to win us a game. So he's 1 for 1 this year. If they have to ask him to beat the Patriots again on Sunday, I think he'll be 2 for 2. That's not beating around the bush. That's me giving you an answer.
Boy, you just man, boy. Y'all are delusional. You need to stay off that New York weed, bro. Y'all need to stay off that New Jersey, New York weed of y'all own.
Hey,
whatever y'all own.
My medical weed is fire, bro.
No, you need to put that shit down because it's fucking your head up, man. Come on now.
Let you go, bro. What's your prediction, bro? What's your prediction?
Man, I think I'm gonna be real, bro. I think it's gonna be a close game, like 27-20 or some shit like that, bro. I don't know. Tell you the truth, but I think that they gonna put that ball in Zach Wilson's hands, and we gonna fuck that boy head up. We gonna fuck him like that, bro. We gonna fuck him up, bro.
I agree. Hey, yo, appreciate you stopping by, bro. Make sure you come back,
man. No, man, I love y'all show, man. I usually don't catch these, man, but I got to start catching these because I'm at work and shit, man. Y'all got me cutting out from work, man, to come on here, man. But I love y'all shows, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, but I will say this before I go. Shout out to my OG master at work, Patriots world, Celtics world. Fuck the Bills, Jets, and the Dolphins. I'm out here.
Hey, Parks, we appreciate that call.
That's great, man. I hope I ain't gonna lie. I want to see how he react when the Jets win. I want to see if he honored that and come on, because a lot of people say they do, but we'll find out, man. But that's what's up, man.
No, I know Parks. He'll come back on. He'll come back on.
That was great. We needed that to finish off the show. We needed that.
Oh my gosh, man! I'm gonna be watching that game because I just need to know. Oh. But listen, y'all, man, this has been another episode of the AFC East Roundtable. We're going to go around real quick, let you know where we can find each and every one of us. You already know your boy TD Fans Talk over on TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Go subscribe and hit the like button if you watch the videos. Richie, let them know where they can find you, bro.
You guys know what it is. Jets Media. I'm live every day. You guys can check me out over there on Twitter and Instagram. You guys know the drill. We'll be live here during the game on Sunday. If you want to watch me get really excited or really upset when we lose, either way, it'll be a fun time. Appreciate everybody in the AFC East Roundtable, whether you're showing love, whether you're showing hate. It's all the same love. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're not already and subscribe to the AFC East Roundtable. We're doing some special things on this channel. It's all because of you guys, all because of the Patriots, the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets fans. We're all coming together on this beautiful YouTube channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys.
Tyson.
Yeah, you can find me over at Master at Work. Obviously, my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter if you want the best Mac Jones slander. I have now a great appreciation for everything that TD has gone through. At first, I thought the dude was crazy. I thought he was insane, but I am starting to see the light, TD. I got to give it up to TD, man. He's opened my eyes now. I really like it's crazy how much he's opened my eyes with this quarterback controversy thing and how a fan base is how half a fan base can be so delusional. But and another thing too, I want to shout out TD for another reason too. And I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna do it today. I watched his live stream against the Steelers, and there was a play where he predicted that I think it was it Kenny Pickett throwing a touchdown on who was it,
Noah.
TD?
Noah.
And I've watched a lot of live streams and people predicting stuff that doesn't ever happen. I've never watched TD break. Like, he literally predicts plays before they even happen, which shows me that a lot of Dolphins fans that I see on Twitter that hate on you don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Twitter, hey, that's my playground for hate.
I don't understand how they can call you delusional and say that you don't know football when you literally predict these plays before they even happen for your own team. So that just shows me that you guys were wrong and TD was right the entire time. And I know that pisses you off. That's all I got to say.
Hey, but you clipped me predicting that, and I'm gonna have to copyright you, bro.
Oh, please don't. Yeah. Before we end about the copyright situation, I did not tell you that we were going to win. When you come after me, you're coming after Richie, you're coming after TD, you're coming after Dan, and a certain somebody who I'm not going to name lost. You lost, and you might be shaking your boots now because this is not over. The video is back on the channel. The copyright strike did not work. And we will continue. I will personally now that I know I can get away with it, will continue to clip you. That's all I got to say.
Boy, oh boy. Man, listen, man, we had a special guest tonight filling in for Dan Mitchell. But I did want to say this before we talk about it. Dan Mitchell has been running ever since we put that L on him. I just want y'all to have noticed that. You know, he's been running ever since the Dolphins put an L on him. So Bills News Consolidated, tell us where we can find you so people can come check you out. You were great tonight. Let them know where they can come find you, bro.
Yeah, man. On all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, every single one, Facebook too. Doing long form videos, short form videos on YouTube, live play-by-plays during the game, just balling out, just trying to be an awesome Bills channel. Really enjoyed myself tonight with you guys. Been watching you guys every week. The information on the AFC East. I think it's safe to say all these teams are improving. You know, I think the foundation is there, right? We got the coaches, we got the GMs, everything is there for these teams, and it's just development. The quarterbacks, I think Jets quarterback, Patriots quarterback situation. I think Tua is there. Tua answered the questions, you know, going into this game. So I think it's great. It's great to see.
Awesome, man. Hey, and before we go, bro, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter when you get a chance. All right.
For sure. Yeah.
Tua Tagovailoa actually texted me. He wanted me to ask, a Buffalo Bills fan what he can get Josh Allen, as a gift for his birthday, his son.
Oh,
all right.
Awesome.
So hit me up and let me know, bro. You want to take care of his kids, you let them be out there free. All right, y'all. But thank y'all for tuning in to the AFC East Roundtable. Make sure you hit the like.
AFC East Roundtable.
The only AFC East Roundtable since ESPN wants to try to do their little version. And I see that everybody who are fans of the AFC East Roundtable, the real one, that y'all were all up in ESPN's comment section telling them they stole the idea and all of that. Listen, that ain't nothing but love from you all. We appreciate y'all just having our backs. X, Y, and Z. It's all good though.
You got a multi-billionaire company trying to copy a channel with only like 5,000 subscribers that just like brand new, it's a serious form of flattery. And it just shows that these big companies behind these robots that they put on screen just ain't working.
Love it.
Yeah. And they love it. They obviously love the idea and wanted to, see if they can duplicate. But there's only one in the original. So shout out to my panel, my co-hosts, as always. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and thank y'all for watching and supporting us. Josh Allen is trash, and that's all we got to say. We'll see y'all later. Peace. We are out. Peace. AFC East signing off for